that you did the close thing again and I opened it again.
No. That's enough. I'm good with that. Until I actually fix the intro and the outro, I think we're good.
Sounds okay.
Yeah, I just go with the instrumental.
Well, because
I don't know when the last time you were here, if I had that actually playing in the background, you'll live. Listen, I got them at Five Below. We're doing okay. I got them at Five Below 6 years ago. So
85 cents a year. That's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got my money's worth is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Paul?
I'm good. I wasn't sure we were doing the show today. It's funny because I was actually up there dropping someone at the airport like an hour ago. If I'd actually fucking thought to ask, I could have just come by.
I know. Well, you should have.
I know. Actually, it was more than an hour ago, but I dropped him off at 4 something. So
I was just waking up from trying to nap, and I didn't nap.
Did you go to work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We just, closed early for Columbus Day.
I should have. Yeah, I should have. The first thing that hit my head was that you're still at work until 6.
What is that now? What is it called now? Native American Day?
Indigenous People Day, or Canadian Thanksgiving, depends on how you want to look at it.
I think you're finding that Trump just signed something last week to change it back to Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, he did. He really did.
The British is coming. Just bring it all the way back to fucking the king, God and country.
You're welcome for being in America, Solid. That's all I'm going to say.
Speaking of Mr. Marine, Mr. Department of the Navy over here, the anniversary of the Navy's today.
Well, we're not too much worried about the Navy because they give us rides.
Exactly. They're good tax.
November 10th, we're really waiting for.
That's the one you celebrate, yeah.
250 years of the Marine Corps, and it'll be a bunch of drunk people in Philly, so stay out. Stay out of Philly.
That's Philly most days, though.
Right, but it's really going to be bad for if you're a Zooming Air Force or you're Coast Guard, just don't show up.
I know Coast Guard they may have to give them a ride.
Yeah, it'll be bad. Navy's welcome, mostly corpsmen, and the Marine Corps. There are just going to be just so many fights.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, this year? Yeah.
It's the 250 years of Marine Corps, and they ready to tell you they're Marine.
Yeah.
There's guys in wheelchairs going down. I'm the fuck. I'll get out this chair and whip your ass.
So many boxes of crayons will get eaten that day.
Yes, delicious crayons. That's kind. Red was always my favorite. So we definitely.
I always like the peach.
Peach. I like that joke the Army tried to say that we, dumbing in a box of crayons, and then we just took it.
Yeah.
Can't offer a Marine. We'll just go ahead and eat it.
It's true.
These are people who go to jungle survival training and eat maggots and think it's an appetizer.
It is.
And then we also learn how to trap bats.
Yeah.
And eat the ribs off the bats. When I used to argue with guys, it was not that we had to eat the bat ribs. It's how you gonna offer a black man fucking black ribs?
Ribs, yeah.
No barbecue sauce. This is bullshit out here in the jungle. Give me some ribs, got some barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah. Unless they just want to use the blood to dip it in instead.
Marines will do anything, man. I was very proud. And they say the few and the proud, that's just the few and the proud that didn't get caught. Doing something stupid.
That just makes sense. I totally agree with that.
So we were talking earlier, Paul. I don't know if we were talking earlier about how the drug cartel down in Mexico, I guess, put a hit out on the director of the FBI.
Yep.
I don't know if it's real or if that's just some AI mess. And I just would like to appeal to the drug cartel that we have an unstable president. Okay. He's looking for any reason. Please stay south of the border. Do what you do. Please do not give these people any reason to come down there and wreck shop.
But none of them are coming. And it's just going to be some one on his own guy trying to make his $1 million.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, if someone over here in North America cut you out of a deal or they, stole some money for it, just deal with that person. Do not harm anybody going to Cancun, Mexico. Do not give out crazy.
No, that's the thing, though. Like,
Please.
the cartels have such a clamp on everything down there that's why it's safe.
Well, I'm hoping that this is a joke and,
Yeah, no,
you do not want Army
it's
Rangers,
probably a little bit of both.
Navy SEALs, Delta Force knocking on your door.
They're probably trying to answer crazy with crazy.
Please,
I don't know.
I'm just appealing to. I know, yes, y'all chop heads off, you hang bodies from bridges, you scare the living daylights out of the ordinary people.
Right.
But our military is not to be fucked with.
But some of those people they hang off bridges are people from inside the cartel that don't follow the rules.
Right.
Again, like I said, as long as the first American you hang from the bridge, the first American you kidnap or kill, it's over for y'all.
Yeah.
So if an American gets killed down there, are the liberals going to clap about it like they did about Charlie Kirk?
No,
maybe.
No.
I hope not, but you never know.
I'm being dead serious because in my later years, Paul, I'm 58, turned 58.
You're in your later years, not in the
my
future.
later years here, I want peace. I need peace. Listen, I'm trying to just die without one more war. I don't need to see another war.
Paul wants to go out and get a piece. Kind of evens out.
Yeah. Got enough money. You get any peace you want.
True.
It's all transactional now anyway. So.
Well, if I lose half my stuff, then I can just go do that.
But please, the last please, drug cartels in Mexico, please do not hurt any Americans on vacation in Cancun, man, because
they want that tourist money. They don't that'll fuck up.
President is a little. He wants.
Nobody wants to fuck up their money though.
They would fuck it up immensely if Navy SEALs and
that's what I'm saying.
Just come knocking on doors.
That's why I don't see that happening.
A drone, you know what I'm saying? We have missiles, bro, that drill hundreds of feet through concrete. You think you're in a concrete bunker? Not gonna help you, bro. Drill and then explode once inside the bunker.
Yep. The bunker busters, right. Yeah.
Sucks all the air out of the bunker. So if the blast don't get you, it's gonna suck all
the vacuum will.
Yeah, the vacuum's gonna suck.
Is it a vacuum or is it that fucking chemical that they use in data centers that burn all the oxygen out?
Kind of. I think it's the same thing as that. Yeah.
What's it called?
That causes the vacuum.
Yeah. Halcon. All the Halcon does is it takes the oxygen. It doesn't take anything else. So the carbon dioxide is still there. It's just the oxygen that goes.
Right.
Yeah, they call it the bunker buster. And then what? Let's be real. What Air Force is going to stop our Air Force? The Mexican Air Force is going to stop our Air Force. So please leave. Do not have our crazy president decide to turn his attention to y'all because y'all fucked around and killed an American on vacation in Mexico. Don't do it. That's my PSA announcement for the Mexican cartel. Please don't, bro.
Meanwhile, I thought you were going to mention the other thing we were just talking about earlier about that one club that we're not at so much anymore.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that because you guys gave me my... All right, people, let me backtrack. I first started out, I met Dave and Paul at the Comedy Cove, which is no longer with us, rest in peace. And they were the first ones to give me my first paid gig at... I don't want to give them free publicity, but it's a dojo in Morris Plains. We'll just say a dojo in Morris Plains.
We'll just say the whole name and the address. And
you're not going to get an address. You're not going to get the full name because they don't pay me. And I was asking you why all of a sudden you guys do great shows there, like almost selling out.
Right. I don't disagree.
And all of a sudden now, y'all not there. And we discussed it. And everybody always say they want to make changes for the better, but I'm on the thing, if it's not broke, why fix it?
Right.
All I know is I've sent numerous texts and not even had one read.
Right.
Again, we know this comedy game is from my little 4 short years in. It's always changing.
Yeah.
And producers and some, the young millennials think they know better. It'll be bingo night up there before you. They won't even be doing comedy at that place. They'll have bingo night and Scrabble, say, because and a DJ that can get people in there and dance.
Yeah, probably not there, but a lot of other places.
I'm seeing the trend of places that had comedy now, telling all the open micers. You look on Facebook, you'll see several people say, "Hey, we closed our open mic down."
Right. Because
the place you was throwing they want more people in there.
Well, it's not just that though. A lot of times, and you have the comedy night somewhere, and it's kind of cool for that night, kind of. Mm-hmm. The problem is, especially when it's an open mic, you're getting people that don't want to spend money.
Yeah.
You get a lot of those younger broke comics that want to go in and not spend a dime and not support the establishment when that's literally they're there for you. So the least you could do is give something back to them to keep them open. They're not doing it for free. They're doing it in the hopes that you're buying something.
I got a story for y'all. So it's an American Legion that throws a nice open mic down in I want to say Neptune, Asbury area.
Okay.
Very good one. And one night, some comics, I'm going to remain nameless.
I was just saying, is that the one Nick Sanchez?
Well, nah. Nick,
that room he did?
Nick and I and a couple other guys have gone to that room.
Okay.
It's not their room. It's an American Legion.
Okay.
In Neptune. And
we're not naming anything, but we're naming everything.
Why would you bring your own alcohol to a bar?
Right.
And the American Legion support everything in the area.
Yep.
And you know, they take donations and they help out other veterans that come in. Buy a beer.
It's not so hard. Just buy something.
These guys came in with their own alcohol, almost got beat the fuck up.
Yeah, and they deserve it.
Almost got beat up. PJ, sorry. So I'm just saying, this is how you get kicked out. We also had one at another American Legion golly. It's been a while. Jonathan used to run that.
What's going on? How are you?
How are you?
Jonathan used to run that one, and they got mad that comics was sneaking in alcohol instead of buying and going. They kicked them right out.
Right. Like if you're not going to spend any money somewhere, why do they want you there?
Well,
they're a business.
Well, you know the people that sneaking the beer and stuff like they're not funny anyway.
Also true.
They're not funny, but they will mess up what you're trying to
do. Exactly.
But for the life of me, y'all were throwing decent shows. Giovanni, who y'all had up there, he just won a 4-week residency at Broadway Comedy Club.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
Yeah,
How many people did he bring?
For the residency, to win the residency?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
that's not a bringer, that one.
This was a competition to win. He won twice now. He's won twice, and now he's got 4 weeks at Broadway Comedy Club. So,
and I trust that more now that Marty's running it too.
Yeah. Right. But here's the thing. You two guys gave him a break.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I've gone on to do more things because you gave me a break.
That's the goal.
But now it's nobody else for y'all to break because they took y'all out of there.
Yeah. But we just need a new place to do that. That's all.
They don't understand how important this networking thing is, you know. And but I'm glad once again. I got the call from you guys. We'll be at the town pub in Bloomfield.
Yeah.
Friday. And I'll be in there messing with the people for my man's birthday party. Who's headlining that? You headlining that?
Me.
That's right. It's your birthday.
So I talked
to feature
he's gonna feel. So when I talked to Paul for his birthday over the summer, I'm like, for the waterfront, I'm like, it's your birthday, you headline. I'm like, if you still want Hollywood there, make him host.
Right.
And like only because I hosted like the last 3 shows there, so like let him host. He could have some fun. You headline at your birthday show. We're all gonna fucking fuck with you and have fun for your birthday.
Right.
He's like, all right, cool.
The show was perfect until the headliner.
And then it was perfect until we brought Hollywood up. Like, literally.
I was there. So you know.
Oh, I forgot you were there for that.
God,
I've never seen someone that's sitting 3 inches from the headliner boo at the headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
She literally booed him.
That was the only laugh. That was the only laugh that Hollywood got was when a crowd member actually goes, boo.
Who booed Hollywood?
The audience, like literal audience members, paying audience members.
They booed him at his birthday party.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, you say that's what you get for wanting me to go on first. You should have had me go somewhere in the middle to keep the crowd from going.
No, we don't want to keep the black man down, so you're going first.
So what we needed to do is have Hollywood host. Is the point I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We couldn't because he shows up 2 hours late.
Well, we told him the show was 6 p.m. and he got there at 8:30. So.
Right.
You know, and then y'all gave Darren Chase a shot. He was on the show I was
Yep.
on. And Darren's out in Colorado killing it with his girlfriend now.
Yeah.
They moved from New York to Colorado, and they're on the comedy scene out there. So
Now, what happened was his girlfriend moved to Colorado, and he had to choose between comedy and his girlfriend.
Say that again.
His girl decided to move back to Colorado, and he had to choose between comedy and his girl, and obviously pussy is more compelling.
Yeah, he's still doing both.
But he's doing both.
He wasn't for a while. He wasn't for a while.
No, I follow him
Well,
on his page.
It's also I did a private show out there over the summer, and that was that's one thing. Like when I talk to people that are out there, they're like, "Oh yeah, there's some stuff around," and it's not really. I'm like, ooh.
They will come out, and my nephew lives in Denver. He's a truck driver. Trust me when I say, if you're throwing something, those people will come out because it's.
We don't call them those people, though, Sully.
Those people. I call them those people. I call them.
Sully, wouldn't it be called our people?
That depends.
Those people go out because there's nothing to do after fucking 9 p.m.
Depends on what.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why shows in like buttfuck PA do so well. I mean, Saul, you know John Greer, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean he'll do a show and he'll have people driving an hour out just to get to Stroudsburg and do the show, just because there's literally nothing to do.
Yeah, you line them up, people. We do the comedy any way you want, but we were talking about before you came in, PJ, was how Dave and Paul got kind of pushed out because. I don't know what people feel like they want to get their ideas. It's just an opinion, it's not a fact, so don't sue me. I just think those people were just watching y'all to see how y'all did it, and then had planned for y'all demise from the beginning. They just wanted to see how y'all did it.
I know that's definitely a factor.
I mean, listen, I don't even know who you're directly referring to, but not even just in comedy or in the comedy business, but just in life. There are just people that love to hate.
Also true.
There are people that just love to hate. I mean, listen, you guys are a victim of it. I'm a victim of it. Everyone's a victim of it. In any aspect of life.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just too good and they don't like the cut of your jib, or you're just the way you are and they don't like the cut of that jib.
At least none of us were stupid enough to join an LLC. All of us. Not everyone in the
I take that on the chin.
No, I'm saying we didn't. We could have. I'm saying we could have literally been in the same situation in some things.
Yeah.
So it's not just. It's definitely not one person. There's at least.
Wait, what did I miss on that one?
My story.
All right. Yeah, with those two.
With our W2 friend.
Gotcha. Done.
That's a reference to Paul.
And to be clear,
the other day, you're not talking about that.
The other day,
when you was all sweaty.
PJ,
no.
That's why he's saying no.
PJ,
I'm
talking about the more long-term overarching thing.
PJ, don't tell anything to Sully because before you came in, he told 5 stories. Starting off, I'm not going to say who, and about 20 seconds later, named who, gave their address, phone number, and social security. So be careful
and their W-2.
Well, I mean, the guy I'm talking about doesn't have an address or a phone number right now, so I can't even give that information away.
That's fair.
That's why Sully's not in the Navy because loose lips sink ships.
Now, I'm not naming names because
I'm not naming names, but Sully sells.
Why name names? Like I said, there's a couple of guys I know.
Oh, that's someone that you named calling you to fire you.
I know a couple of myself that I got to say thanks to you guys giving me.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. And then y'all still mess with me. I went to Forked River for
Paul's birthday,
and Hollywood got paid and I didn't. I didn't get booed. I don't know how the guy that got booed get paid and the guy that got laughs got to ride home with a thank you. You know what I'm saying?
White. What are you gonna do?
White privilege? I don't believe it.
And he should have just been a host. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I can answer the paid question. Is I don't dishonor any deal that I make.
It's a good point.
Also true, which is a good thing.
Yeah, no.
So, Paul, when the fuck are you putting me on a show?
You want to do a show in AC? I got a hookup now.
That's funny. I was just in AC Saturday. So.
Well, you know.
How was it? I've been told Fridays and Saturdays are still kicking pretty well.
It was good, and Barry Ribs was the headliner.
Nice.
And, you know, shout out to the Quack House Comedy Club because they will give me time anytime I show up. I'm Laundromat famous now, Bodega famous. So if I go to they say, hey, Solly's here, give them 10 minutes. You know, so at least I'm that famous now, Paul.
That's their affirmative action program. You know that, right?
Yeah, they know me in the laundromat. They know me at the bodegas now.
Which laundromat?
Now, wait, but how was Stress Factory, speaking of Barry?
That was a great show.
Well, it was you, him, and who else?
Matt Bridgestone, and what was the headliner's name?
Well, the host was Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
Something.
Greg.
I was supposed to be on the show.
That happens.
Well,
you know what happened is the schedule.
I'm not saying anything either. I just sniffed sarcastically.
Yeah, you know what happened, PJ, is the schedule for that show disappeared along with a cat and some rent money.
I'll tell you what, it was outside. Barry does have a following, man. He has a loyal following, and he's been doing it 35 plus years.
32 years, I think now, 33.
And those people came, they were wearing Barry Ribs shirts and Stress Factory shirts from when they purchased a t-shirt when they came to saw him. Shit was faded. I said, where did you get that shirt? Like 10 years ago? Looked like it had 1,000 washes on it, but these women, they were there for him.
Nice.
No, that was a solid show. There was a solid audience. No, that was nice.
Yeah.
Those people were there to put Ribs back in the van. And
We don't call them those people, Paul. I already had to tell Solly about that.
I mean, listen, I was cut from the show, so then I snuck in and saw Jim Brewer for free. I can't complain.
There you go.
Yeah.
If I would have went, I would probably rather go to that show. No offense, only because I would like to see Jim I've met him before. I worked with Jim, not doing comedy. He 10 years ago, about 8 years ago, he was doing a music video. He was trying out music, and he started his own little metal band. And so he was doing that and had so he would do his comedy and then put on play some songs for the crowd at the end of the show, or do that to start the show. However he did it, I don't know. But he had an album he put out, and I was in one of the music videos with him.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
Listen, I closed mouths don't get fed. I totally ambushed him on the way to the green room after the show. He was like, yeah, whatever, kid. And I was like, here, listen.
I think you guys.
Take my information. And
do you remember the guy Frank, the rich guy that was financing some shit for some of the idiots from O&A? We were doing some kind of stupid web series we were trying to do, and the guy Frank, who was one of the financiers on War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise, decided to throw a lot of money at us.
Okay, I don't remember, but I believe you.
So me, him, and one other guy walked into the Stress Factory and went in the green room with Jim Brewer, and this idiot pitched Half Baked 2 without Dave Chappelle. and but here's the funny part. Brewer was on his phone with his wife, and he said, hold on to his wife, and he put the phone down, and he recorded the whole thing, and they played it the next day on O&A.
Love it.
This fucking retard fucking telling them that Dave Chappelle was too big to be in the sequel, but it was okay for Brewer to be in it, which made me laugh really hard.
I just emailed you, Paul.
Wow.
Did you?
That's crazy.
Also, speaking of that Stress Factory show, dude, no, you had a killer set. I mean, that was a great show. I mean, Greg opened it up. Or no, Glenn. That was his name. Glenn, he opened it up. That was great. You went out. You fucking murdered. I can't. Please never stop doing the hostage bit. Please never stop. Send out. I love that fucking joke so much.
It's so true for every married man out
there
past 20 years.
I mean,
fucking hostage.
Listen, Matt rolled out, Matt murdered, and then Barry went up and Barry did his thing.
Yeah. I'm motherfucking Barry Ribs.
Kiss my black ass.
I'm not old, I'm gold.
I liked it when PJ said that Matt murdered, and then Ribs just did a set.
Mother.
And my father lived there.
Brooklyn, New York.
When nobody's home, I can't wait to be all alone.
Yeah.
My wife gave a list.
You gotta mute it for a second.
And now she's texting to see if I'm through.
You gotta mute it.
You got him. There we go.
Yeah. Because we can't just play the whole thing. We'll get a strike.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
Copyright
while it's on.
infringement is
Right.
called.
I think one of my favorite parts about this podcast is when Paul's on Zoom and Hodge just keeps saying, "Mute it, Paul.
Mute it, Paul.
Paul, mute it.
Paul.
Mute it." And
Yeah,
then
but you know
Paul
what's
doesn't
fucking
mute it, so then
retarded is-
Hodge just
But you'll be,
ends up just
here's the
removing it.
retarded part. Hodge has a mute button, and he's done it before 30
I
times.
can't do it from here. Sometimes I'm able to do it, but right now I'm scrolling on it and I can't hit mute.
I think that you might only be able to hit mute when we play a video file.
What
What's
if you
going
mute the
on?
box on the bottom right there?
Oh yeah,
Ah,
maybe
there's
yeah.
my manager. She's
Actually,
on.
Mute screen
Go
audio.
back.
There's my
you
manager.
could unmute
Shout
it.
Up to my manager.
Okay, hold on.
See,
I didn't even think about that.
Glade Corn.
What you think of me?
Should we say?
I don't care, baby.
I played the angry neighbor.
Told my work can't make it today. I did the same thing just yesterday.
Right.
So people,
Well, I'll be back in it. I'm
see
just
us
saying.
on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter,
Hell yeah.
Twitch. I mean, get
No,
on here.
no, not
On
Twitch.
On Twitch. But that is
Glade Coleman watching from North Carolina.
That's
What
my
the fuck
manager.
is up, Glade Coleman?
That's my manager.
What's
This
up,
your
Clay?
boy?
Manager.
Oh, it's your manager?
She. Yeah.
She.
Yeah.
What's up, Glade
She'll
Coleman?
be up here November 16th for our show we got at the Cafe Z.
Nice.
Where's that at? If I'm around, well,
Cafe Z is in Union.
oh, that's 15 minutes from my place.
Yeah.
What day is it?
No, I'm the one that's not been. I'm the angry neighbor. That's
So,
true.
Shout out to North Carolina and my peoples down there. What's going on?
I'll probably hit the Quack House this weekend. Probably head down like Friday, Saturday.
So, you know, we having fun trying to tell people to like get on, people get in here, get in the room, type something. We can see it.
Yeah.
We can see it. Biggest day.
Where's the show out in Union? You running it or who's running it?
Okay, Diesel Laughs, my girl Deshauna, Mighty Dez, that's her stage name. She's been doing the show there for the last 6 months. We do a show once a month.
She the one with the hat, right?
Yeah.
Love that.
End of the year show, November 16th. We're blowing it out. OJ Lamont's coming from Chicago.
All right.
Very funny young brother.
Oh hell yeah!
And Big Mama Badass is the headliner.
Nice.
Oh,
She's funny. I like her.
very funny. You know, what the fuck up, dude? Look,
Listen, yo, if I'm around, I'll be there. I'll come hang.
yeah. But
That's a quick commute from my place.
And again, and I'm telling y'all, they're doing her the same way the name place to not be named is doing it to her because they think,
Yeah.
you know, it's like
But we saw how she did it. We can do it now.
we showed you how to do exactly is what's happening. And so I said, my manager's gonna come up. We're gonna fill that place up and give it the big middle finger.
Yeah, you got it sometimes.
Hey, we're gonna leave on a high note. So this is Saturday. Everybody that's watching and listening, you're gonna want to come to this show. I'm gonna show my ass off.
What time's the show at?
It'll be 8 p.m.
Mm.
You'll see me start advertising. But for right now, I want to talk about other shows. This Friday, people, at the Town Pub in Bloomfield, New Jersey, when they didn't let us people in there for a while back in the day, those people now are going to have to see me at the Town Pub with No Filter Paul, Dave Hodge, and Laura Lipschitz. Oh, y'all thought I was going to mess that Jewish name up, didn't you? No.
No, not this time.
Jewish people are black people's friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They just own all the apartment buildings.
Yeah. They're the super. No, let me take that back. They do hire a black guy to be the super because they just want to own it.
Wait, hold on. But here's my question though: is Laura a real Jew though? Because is that her name or her is that her maiden name or
No, that's her stage name. I'm kidding.
I'm just saying, is it the
Get more
ex-husband's
gigs,
name or is it
get
her
more
maiden name?
It doesn't matter if you marry into the culture, you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Ask Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Even if it's a Jewish.
Although
dude,
he converted, I thought he
passed down
converted
by
before
law.
that
Oh yeah, he did convert.
because he married the Swedish girl, not the Jewish girl.
Right. He converted.
I might convert just to get a piece of that 10 billion that Israel keeps getting.
There you go.
But we definitely, I'm having fun. You guys made it fun. Yeah, you and Paul, I'm telling you, y'all definitely, if I'm throwing something, you're definitely on it.
Well, why don't we do this?
Anything I produce
Because
from
tracks,
Paul
so we
would
got a lot
definitely.
of live reads.
Yeah,
for
because
Wednesday, so we do have to take a
I
break.
just remember how welcoming y'all were to me when I first showed up on my very first ever open mic. We talked about how I look like Frederick Douglass.
I forgot about that.
I look like fucking Uncle Ben and Medea's brother, off of fucking, Tyler Perry's Medea's brother.
Yeah.
What was your first mic, Scotty's?
Yeah.
Scotty's, my very first mic ever, and they almost ran me out of comedy. But then I came back guns blazing, and we've been friends ever since.
Oh, you know what it is? We liked you.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate that.
And if we like it, we may fuck with you, but it's the love.
Tell that to Mike Philipposi. Mike used to be like, "Let me tell my jokes."
Yeah. Well, we were.
Fuck.
If he, listen, if he ever had a punchline, I might. Some people we fucked with just because they needed it.
Oh man, I'm telling you, to the average person who just first time there, y'all scared them from coming back.
Oh no! This one kid, I legitimately scared from going, and then he took time off and he came back. I'm like, "Come on, just sit by me, just sit by us, sit by me." He goes, "Okay," and he came back, and then he never came to Dick Comedy again after that because we would always make fun of him. Tim Carey, I don't know if you met him, remember him from there, but he was like 20 at the time.
And who's the Russian dude? Y'all was.
Oh, Max, yeah.
Y'all killed. Max was like, "Here's my card. Here's my card." And like those shows.
Here's my card. Do you have any more open spots in Atlantic City? I want to try to get a good 20-minute tape.
Paul looked at me and said, "Don't waste your fucking time, kid." Paul, don't waste your fucking time. He said, Paul didn't know my name yet. Don't waste your fucking time, kid. That guy.
Was I wrong?
No.
No, you were absolutely right.
Oh no! Listen, I have the same sentiment, dude. My first open mic wasn't Scotty's, but that was the first place I started working it weekly, and I was doing only Scotty's every week, and I was doing the same 5 minutes just to perfect it. Fucking Paul.
Did you ever get it perfect?
Learned all my punchlines. And so, no, when I started, I was so nervous, I would have to move the mic away so I could breathe and not like huff into the mic. And so I'm sitting there fucking sweating my balls off, like, and then Paul's like, midgets, that's the punchline. Fucked me up every time. But you know what? I was talking about this with Mark Yobbs at City Lounge the other day because he was just telling stories about the Hollywood Paul Hodge crescendo days. And I was like,
well, no, that was actually not bad. The shows that they had that Crescenzo was running.
And you know what? I was like, listen, but that built thick skin out the gate. Paul busted my balls so hard that when I started bombing in other rooms, I was just like, oh, fucking this ain't shit. I
exactly.
Got this.
Well, think
so
about
thank
it.
you guys.
You got
Thanks for
Sully.
busting
Think about this though. Speaking of in the Marine and my Army days, how much ball busting did we do to each other? And that's the people you like. Never mind people you don't like. So either way, you were getting it. So either you dealt with it or you didn't. And one way or the other, like you said, thicker skin, one way or the other.
Yup. I mean, listen, if I don't like someone, I'm not going to sit there and bust their balls. But if I love somebody, I'm going to call them a retard.
Yeah. Or a Tylenol American.
Tylenol American. That's the new politically correct term. It was great though, because Paul would step on my punchlines, and then I would freeze up, and then Hodge would just go.
Yeah.
I just still hear Mike in my head. Can I say the fucking joke?
And then it was even better seeing people that had been comedians for like 2-3 years, and they couldn't deal with it. And I'm like, I've been here for 2 weeks, and you can't deal with it.
It was Gene acting like he's the detention teacher.
Yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys.
Let him tell his joke.
Let him finish.
Let him finish. And Gene trying to stop you guys, but then I did the famous fuck my set, and then I just ripped the whole room.
Which, by the way, you learned how to be much better on stage with that when you started doing that. Because you felt more comfortable on the mic at that point.
Yep.
You're like, I don't give a fuck. This is what I'm going to do. Fuck my set.
Fuck the set. Let me go through this room, and I think I hit Malik, and
Yeah.
I hit up T, you and Paul, and I hit Mr. Director. I was just ripping everybody in there. It's like, give Solly 5 more minutes. It's like, yeah.
I love Malik. Malik called me earlier today. I almost called you and asked you if you could come on, but I was like, no, we already got 4.
No,
Yeah,
we're already
well-
outnumbered. No, you're only allowed 1 at a time. Just
You know, we just counting black people now.
That's
We
right.
do. It's 2-on-2 right now.
Yeah, we had Malik here. They would have.
Oh, fuck you. What the fuck are you playing? Oh, wait, is that when I came back?
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, that
How
is
we
when I
doing,
came back. That's
guys?
after I got banned from Scotty's.
I want to open up with this real
And I
quick,
came
guys.
back under a persona.
You came back as Mike Craig,
goddamn
right?
Apple video.
Yeah.
Is it a card? I infiltrated, guys.
You got the W2 right there.
I'm not Dennis the Menace, guys. I came here to squash the beef, guys. It's me, comedian PJ Moore, and everybody. How you guys doing tonight?
Yeah.
Hey. I came here. Listen, I heard tell this place was closing, and I came here to squash it. Gene, my love, I love this place, yo. I started doing comedy. I did a few random mics, and then I started coming here, and this was my home base. I was dating this girl all the time, and what's it called? I would come here on Wednesdays. I would come back down to Jersey on Wednesdays and go back up to Connecticut on Sundays. Every week I come here, I do my comedy. That's the only open mic I do, and I go home. My first 6 months of comedy was No Filter Paul and Dave Hodge busting my balls. Like
Yeah, he's the one that you actually said on there you wanted to hear it.
Because I was just getting my shit down, so I was doing the same 5 minutes over and over again.
Oh, that's literally me telling the exact story about Paul and Hodge that I literally just told.
We're telling the story again.
That made it even funnier. Just saying.
Well, no.
Paul,
Is it
by the way,
now my video's frozen?
Paul,
Okay.
that's 1.
Thank you. Welcome.
Wait, so I'm not sure if you're familiar, Sully. The rule with Paul is if he has 3 good jokes, he's done for the night. And he has to like leave wherever we are or whatever we're doing. That's 1.
One time I was on for like 8 minutes and you made me go home.
Yeah. And he drove up and I'm like, dude, you're not getting any better than this. Go the fuck home. Just leave now. Because if you know Paul, he'll just blurt shit out randomly. And like even that night, it was like 240 fucking jokes in the first 10 minutes that were all terrible except like 3. I'm like, but those were good. I'm like, all right, you got to go home, Paul. It's not going to get better than that. Stop now. It's still like the Seinfeld reference, you know. He's like, no, you always end on a high note. Just get the fuck out. He's like, what? I'm like, no, seriously, get out.
Might as well get out while they're laughing. But I've learned a lot. And all right, I got to do one more Paul story because the shit was true. The shit was true. I did my very first comedy show and taped it. Paul looks at me dead in the eye and go, 3 years from now, you're going to look at that shit and be like, that was garbage. Paul, I looked at that fucking first set I ever did live on stage for. It was garbage. I have so much.
Is there anything that you still use, though?
I haven't done those jokes in 3 years, but I punched it up.
Okay.
So if I need to go back to it, you know the whole
Yeah.
Philippines thing.
I commit a felony on the pussy.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I still tell that.
Why is Paul doing his Charlie Kirk impression right now?
Right. Why are you frozen, Paul?
My whole computer's frozen. I might have to come back on.
Okay.
Look like you're about to give head on the shot. It looks funny.
You're pushing your head down on your own
Put
crotch.
head down. Yeah.
My computer freaked out playing
You
PJ
alive,
fucking
Jeremy.
Maury video.
The AI on the computer shut down your computer because it saw PJ in a tank top.
I can't see. Y'all.
That's just too much red hair. We can't deal with it.
Yeah. So I mean, growing. One of the things I've done is definitely grown the jokes and the joke writing
Yeah.
and being around crazy people like PJ.
Love you too, Solly.
Who we did a show in Atlantic City, and PJ literally stripped at the Clare Ridge
I did.
on the big main stage.
I did. Celebrity theater. That was a
Oh,
good
I
night.
believe that.
Celebrity theater.
And then Tom Crossan took his pants off on stage.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good night.
I made it to the semifinal round. The 2 people who won. Shout out to Steph K. Who was the other guy?
Seth K And Brendan Smith, love
Brendan
the two.
Smith.
I love the two.
Shout out to both of them.
Steph is cool. I like her. I don't know if I know
Shout
the
out.
other guy.
They were both.
Brendan
They
Smith's
both
the
deserved.
autistic lisp guy.
Oh yeah, no, I like him. He's cool.
I love Brendan. I love Steph. I mean, I've been doing shows with Steph for years, like since I started.
He brought some friends too. So the first round, I do my jokes, and I move on. The second round, I rip his friends because they wouldn't shut up.
Right.
My people on the stage, they talking. I ripped. I said, "You come see my man with the lifts," and blah blah blah. I ripped him a little bit. I said, "Your disability, fuck the set," and then they laughed. PJ and them all are laughing, so there was a solid move on to the next round. But that third round was so hard, I stumbled through the joke.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Remember,
I forget which joke it
I'm
was,
going
but I
to
remember
go.
you tripped up.
I tripped up, and that's what got me out of the contest. I've told that joke. I was saving that joke. That's my go-to. I know everybody's going to laugh, and I went up, and Steph K and them went on, and those two just couldn't pick a winner between them, so they tied for first and got the money, but they deserved that. So, but PJ in the middle of that decided to take his shirt off and had the women saying, "Please put your shirt back on, please."
Well, so here's the thing. So women were yelling at me to put it back on. So then I started to put it back on. Then I took it back off out of spite. And then there were dudes who were like, "Yeah, keep it off." And then I was like, "Nah, fuck you." And then I put the shirt back on.
Yeah.
So when they told me to keep it off, I put it back on. But when they told me to keep it on, I would take it off.
There you go.
But you know what he said? The women were saying put it back on. The men were saying take it off.
Right. And that just makes sense.
So I just kept.
Pause.
I had a button. I had a button down. I just kept putting it on. Well, also, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little lit. I was off a few very well-made LITs that night. That was a very,
Bless you.
good night. Excuse me. Thank you. No, that was a good night. No, I love doing shows.
It was fun. That was a great show. Then we go to the rooftop fucking bar and get more wasted and yell off into the Atlantic City air like we fucking top of the world, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that night.
By the way, love that movie.
that night I think was my top 5 drunkest. Actually, that I got so far. Oh, I don't know if I ever told you this story. So that night we were doing the show. I had 3 LITs at the show, and this wasn't like the mixed bottle. This was like they mixed like 5 bottles, then put in a splash of lemonade, splash of Coke, called it a day. These were strong drinks.
And Lewis Sour Mix. Got it.
Yep. I was so fucked. I had no dinner. Went up to the rooftop bar. I had 3 more LITs with you guys. I went back to my hotel room at Bally's with my girl. She was in the big soaking tub. She was looking forward to that tub for like months. She was in that soaking tub. I was just yakking in the garbage can. I passed out on the hotel room floor. An hour and a half later is the next thing I remember. I came to, and then she was like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "What? Yeah." And then I looked. There was just yak all over the floor, all over the garbage. It was
Been
in
there.
my beard. It was in my hair. It was
Except
on
for
my
the beard.
arms. And then she was like, "I was a dead ass about to call 911 and get you an ambulance." I was like, "Babe, I appreciate it. Don't overreact."
Sounds
Yeah.
like a night out with a bunch of Marines in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Bangkok's on the bucket list. I got to go to Bangkok with some Marines.
Oh, Thailand, man. Woo.
Any of
No.
those weird little countries, though.
Dude, no, I was supposed to have a friend that was supposed to
Shout
take
out
me
to
on a
the
whole bunch.
Philippines while we're talking, man.
Oh, I gotta go to the Philippines.
They just had a big earthquake there. One of my guys,
Uh-huh.
one of my army guys, moved out there with the lady he met.
I was supposed to have a Marine that was going to take me on awesome Marine trips, but he did basic training. He was out of it,
And then he quit.
Dude pussied out right out
Yeah.
the gate.
Look,
I was like,
it's
bro.
the few and the proud for a reason, bro. It's
Yeah.
not for everybody.
No.
90 guys, people. 90 people was on that bus with me. 90 guys in my squad, babe. The drill instructor walked in and said, there won't be 90 people. I'm getting rid of half of you motherfuckers before this is over. And I graduated with 40. And I'm telling you, they must have came in the middle of the night and got rid of those 50. I don't know where those 50 guys went. They were gone. We 90 in the squad, babe. And we wound up with just 40 guys graduating. I don't know where those other 50 went. Because it was about survival. Those 13 weeks on Paris Island. Ugh.
I believe it.
Complete side note, I think we should vote people with Down syndrome in positions of political power. What do you guys think?
I'm not saying no.
No, I think that'd be a great idea. I mean, dude, can you imagine? I mean, you have some dude that's paid off and he's out there like, "Oh, we need to do X, Y, Z." And then it's like, all All right, sir. Your question is, what are you going to do to fix the economy? You have 1 minute to give your response. More Capri Suns.
Did you ask Finn this question?
Yeah, I did.
That sounds like a conversation you had with your brother.
No. He said more Capri Suns, and everybody watches Scream 5. That was his answer.
I believe it.
And Stranger Things.
And explain who Finn is.
Yeah, please.
Finn is my 14-year-old brother with Down syndrome. He's the sweetest kid in the whole wide world.
He's adorable.
I love him.
I mean, listen. I'll put it to you like this: Solly's a big boy. If that chair breaks underneath him, I'm gonna call Solly a retard, right?
Right.
But my little brother's in 8th grade. If an 8th grader calls Finn retarded, I'm doing 25 to life for killing a minor.
I get it.
That's what I'm doing.
PJ, how would Finn describe Solly?
He's big black guy.
No, he definitely wouldn't say that.
That's probably what he would say.
You did not say he can't say that word when Solly's in the room.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he'd say that. I mean, he might even be like, that white guy is real so burnt, PJ.
Finn's his brother. People do not cancel the show.
Right.
We're not that popular. So.
Oh no, he my brother. He's a.
Oh my god! Oh my god! God left that guy in the oven too long.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that, but that was too basic of a joke, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened when I played one of your jokes?
Don't make us take fucking points away, Paul.
No, you're not.
That guy fell in my.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
0. That down to 0.
No, not yet. Not yet. That was a warning.
Stick to the.
It wasn't that bad.
Right. No, Paul had a good one. He said my pool boy was black. He fell in. His score went up. That was funny, Paul. That was funny.
Yeah, no. When I was in the, I'm not. What is it? I put too much. My wife said I didn't put enough chlorine in the pool. I said, you know how much chlorine I put in the pool? When my black friend went in the pool, when he came out, someone offered him a job.
Credit score one.
What was really funny that you don't remember, Solly, I don't think, was that same night, a good friend of ours made a list of racial jokes right before I went up and told jokes out of his notebook. And you told him to burn his notebook and never say any of that stuff
he
again.
Just happened to be here.
Yeah.
I wanted him not to fall into that garbage comedy because he's funny.
You're better than that.
I was cut off one too many times between exits 155 and 143 that day. All right, I needed to get it out of my system. I needed to get it out of my system. All right.
Well, you were in your car. All you had to do was leave your windows up.
Lock it. I lock it.
PJ's that dude in fucking Office Space that's listening to black rap in the car.
I love how everybody, my white comedian friends, look at me to see if the joke is okay. As I'm the official black guy approved the white
Dave,
joke.
do you remember when that happened? Were you with me at the two mics in Maplewood where I cracked a black joke? And
yes, I remember that. Yeah.
The girl fucking looked at the black dude in the back and he started laughing, and then they all started laughing. And then the second time, this black kid, I told the same joke, I think. This young black kid like smiled like he was going to laugh, and the girl who's hosting it, white girl, goes like this and tells the black guy not to laugh at me.
Dog. I mean, listen. Well, the thing is, I mean, what's unfortunate is like if I'm whipping out racy jokes, I'd rather it be either an all white room or a room that has multiple black people in it.
You know where I come from, racy jokes.
Because when it's rooms of all white people and then Solly, I'll tell the joke and then everyone just looks at Solly. They're like,
yeah,
is it okay, Solly? Is it okay?
Which is stupid. That's even worse.
But like the other day, I was at Betty's and there were 6 white guys and 4 black guys in the basement. I just started whipping out black jokes. So I was like, I haven't had the opportunity to try all these ones in a while, and I started whipping them out.
The show I did Saturday was a whole.
Get a good read on that one then.
Whole table of cops, 1 black guy and like 6 cops.
To my Caucasian comedians, if you cannot tell the joke in an all-black room, that's a lounge, not a comedy club.
Okay.
If you can't tell
Facts.
the joke at
a cookout,
and you're not afraid that you're going to make it to your car, don't fucking tell the joke.
You know
That's
something. If it's funny, a black audience is 100% the best judge of any joke that I've ever heard.
Not even just black jokes. Asian jokes, white jokes, any jokes.
If you're corny, we'll let you know. If
Yeah.
you're funny, we'll laugh because that's why you can always get any comedian other than black to come to all black room. We'll accept you. You know, Barry.
I did a fundraiser on Saturday for a fire department quite near you, Hodge, kind of west of you, and there was one black dude in the place, and he was at the table of 6 cops, and I just made jokes all night about how they were taking turns watching him. And let me tell you something. None of it was vicious. It was funny. The guy shook my hand afterwards. So that tells you if you're fucking funny,
Right.
you can tell the joke.
That's the key, though. Like people, like sometimes I yell at you, Paul, because you're like, "Oh, I don't know if I could get away with this one." I'm like, "Be funny. It doesn't matter. If you're funny, you can get away with it."
Be funny. It has
Yeah,
to be
That's the
funny.
main thing with all of it. It just has to be funny. Sometimes it's funny, but it doesn't work. You have to fix it and make it funnier.
Yeah.
You have to tag it better than time.
And at the end of the day, if I'm trying out a new joke at an open mic, whether it's racy or not, but let's just say in this example it is racy, right? And let's say it bombs. All right, I tried it out, and I'm either gonna fuck with the joke and do it differently, or I'm not gonna do it. I know at
Right.
the end of the day, I don't hate black people. I don't hate white.
Everyone
people.
should own one.
Everyone's. Listen, I always judge life by the asshole rule. If you are a straight white man and you're cool, I love you. If you are a transgender black lesbian and you're cool, I love you. If you're a straight white dude and you're an asshole, I don't give a fuck. If you're a transgender black lesbian and you're an asshole, I don't give a fuck. Not because you're transgender, not because you're black, not because you're a lesbian. It's because you're an asshole.
Is PJ talking about comedy or his family reunion?
Yes.
I don't know. I think that's a very confused person. He just said they don't know who the fuck they are and all that shit. But
And that's why they're
remember
assholes.
The guy, y'all do not PJ, but you do remember the guy that went up before me and said like 4 or 5 offensive black jokes, and he didn't know about me. That's the night when Nikki bought his dog. You remember that night? That's why I said, who the fuck is Jeffrey Dahmer up here? I ripped that guy.
Oh yeah, that was the Joey Diaz night, right?
I fucking killed that guy. Listen, people, if you hear me say fuck the set, get your phone out. Get your phone out because it's going
Call
to
911.
Listen, I love your material, but every time you said "fuck the set" are the times
You were a
you've
lot
made-
better.
Are the times you've made me belly laugh till it hurts.
Right. Fuck the set. I don't forget this Prince Pun. I'm gonna do my whole 5 minutes on this guy.
Yeah.
And then I was mad at Nikki because he bought the damn dog with him and shit. You ain't the fucking seeing our dog. The dog higher than you, Nikki. Get the damn dog out of here. You know what I'm saying? He bought your girl. She telling jokes. You telling jokes. The dog is a joke. You know, and that guy went up and said, one too many black jokes, man. I was like, do you know it's February? God.
Yeah.
We already get the shortest days of the month. He's like, yeah, that black lady only messed with me because he's black as a Kit Kat. Some shit he said. And I just was like, you know what? How the fuck Jeffrey Dahmer up here talking shit in sweatpants and shit? Isn't there some fucking gay black guys you trying to eat later on? Now, I forgot what I said. I recorded it. I have it. I'll look at it now.
That was a good night, though.
That was a great night.
Yeah.
That was a fun fucking night. Yo, we do got to do a Betty show soon.
I mean, I'll come. You know what I'm saying? For people I mess with.
Fuck coming. You're on it, bro. I don't even have a date for you yet, but you're on it.
I tell people all the time, I'm past the freebie show, man. Don't. Yes, you do have to pay me, unless.
So I guess you're not coming Friday then, huh?
Did something for me. Oh, you paying me for Friday? Paying me.
As of right now, no one's getting paid for Friday, so you motherfuckers better sell some shit.
Well, you see me promoting now. You see me promoting.
Hell yeah.
All you gotta do is look at fucking Instagram, right, and fucking Facebook and TikTok, and all you see is me talking about, hey, the town pub. They don't pay me shit. I don't know nobody in the town pub. I don't even know if the food is good. Do they even allow black people in it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a one-person quota.
Do I have to enter from the back?
Well, everybody does, though.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean,
the entrance is in the back of the place, so it's kind of hard to say yes or no on that one.
I mean, listen, I'll do a freebie if I ain't got shit going on. You know what I mean? It's like I'll do a free 15, 20-minute set, 10-minute set if I ain't got shit to do on a Thursday. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask y'all. The show I put together, y'all come and pay y'all. It's people act like this is something you're not supposed to ask for as a comic. Man.
Right.
You know, I'm not an open mic anymore.
Know your worth, bro.
hardcore C-lister.
I have a show Wednesday, and they offered me half of what it's going to cost me to get there.
That makes sense. Most shows do.
They at least offer you a sandwich and something to drink at least.
I don't fucking know, but
You didn't even get the traditional Gonzo chicken parm?
yeah, no, probably not.
Wow.
But
These places act like your time is not valuable. You know,
Yeah.
cars.
I did another
Yeah.
show. I'm not going to say. I did a show in the last 2 weeks. I'm not going to say which one, but they paid a DJ $800. They paid for an open bar. They paid for catering, but all the comics weren't told we weren't getting any money to be the entertainment for an hour and 20 minutes.
And your time doesn't matter. No, I've been turning those down. I'm not snobby, but
yeah. Well, you know what? It's when they don't tell you. You know, I had one, which ironically is the same booker as some other show that I mentioned in the last 5 minutes, who told us we were getting, there was 6 comics and we were getting 11%, wherever they came up with that, but 11% of the money, right? So I'm like, all right, the thing
For each comic or for all the comics to split?
well,
That-
that's
they
where
didn't
the
tell until
conversation
afterward.
started. They said you're getting 11%. That's the exact words. So I'm like, all right, it's worth the drive from fucking south of Tom's River to fucking Totowa, New Jersey.
wow.
And then when you get there, you find out the 11% is between the comics.
Oh,
Oh.
hell no, that's right, Glay. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, Glay.
Yeah,
I had to put
hell
that
no,
on there.
Yeah, 11%. Yo.
And that was to be split with everybody. And it wasn't the gross. It was the
She
net.
gets on.
Oh, wait, yo, hold on, Paul. You said Totowa. Are we talking about?
No, we're not naming places. We're not solid. We're
No,
not actually.
no.
They don't pay us to name the place.
We're not naming places, but just
Or the people.
I got one question for you. Eastern European?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, all right.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I just hit up that individual asking for stage time.
Well, I tell you this, my manager, she's watching, and you see she will. Oh hell no! Y'all don't know how much grief she gives me when I tell her I'm doing the show for free.
Well, because the thing is, if you do a
Man.
show for free, then other people are going to say, "Oh, he did that for free. I can do that for free."
I will.
I'm sorry. I'm a full-time comedian. I'm a full-time student.
I
Either
actually
pay
did
me
get
or I'm not
paid
showing up.
eventually for the one show in the last 2, not the one we just talked about, but the other one where they didn't think they were paying us, because I went up there and I did 40 minutes, and
Wow.
when I got off the stage, the woman's like, "Yeah, don't tell the other comics because we haven't got a lot of money, but here she gave me." Because everybody else did 6 minutes, you know. But the point being is, even they should have got $10 or something, you know.
Yeah, at least something to throw in the gas tank just to get home. You know what I mean?
It cost me $25 round trip just to get to Hodges' house to do the podcast.
Wow.
I mean, I'll put it like this: the only time I'm willing to either go negative or break even on a show is like if it's genuine actual exposure. Like for
Yes.
example, like
It's a club. This is
want
decent
like my
club.
example is I want to start running stuff around Rutgers, right? Now let's just say I run a show or two, and I bring in just enough money to pay my comics, and I don't even make shit on it. That's fine because I'm building audience for them to come to the next show, and then I can make money on the next show. That's a future investment right there.
Right.
But like in that circumstance, I'm cool with losing a few bucks.
As a producer, what if you guarantee someone a certain amount of money, then you pay it, and it's your job, to market it and everything. I market my shows 99% of the time by giving everyone a piece. There's a piece for advertising, a piece for the feature, a piece for the guest, a piece for the headliner. Right. And then if they don't fucking market it, it's their own fucking problem. And I never lie. I've never promised something and not given it to someone. You know what I mean?
I got 16 tickets I sold. Y'all paid me. That was a nice little piece of money. But again,
that's also the other thing we like to do, especially when it's a newer con. We're like, yeah, we'll give you the shot. We're like, and you'll get paid to do that. It's not a bringer where you don't get on if you don't have it. But if you're on and you bring people, you get paid per ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fair deal.
That old adage of $25 tickets, you advertise, you get $10 a head for every person you bring.
Right.
It's like, listen, then that's $15 that's just found money for the producer.
Right.
And then that's $10 per head that you.
I think found money is a bit of a vague description because we have to do the flyers, we have to market on Facebook, we have to fucking do this, do that, do the event. You know what I mean? But everybody knows where they stand, or they should do before they walk in the door of a fucking comedy place.
Right.
Yep.
If you just don't mention getting paid, does that mean that the comic understands they're not getting paid? And see, I'll open my mouth. You know, I think some comics are genuinely, they don't want to stir shit up by saying, "Hey, you forgot to mention if I'm getting paid." But then it's like, was it worth it? Is it worth that drive and not getting paid, or should you have opened your mouth? You know?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Closed mouths
It's
don't
like,
get fed.
dude, I live by that, dude. You know how many free shots I've gotten on the Atlantic City Boardwalk by just asking for them?
No, y'all bark. Listen, y'all bark hard as hell.
Listen, it's a fucking grind down there in AC, but it's a good time.
And I appreciate the time y'all give me because
Of course, dude.
I understand y'all did all that barking, and here I come, and y'all make room to give me 15, 20 minutes, and I was just home just on a 2-hour drive. You're not paying me, but I get the 20 minutes to work a lot of material out.
If you don't ask about getting paid, or you don't ask because you think it's an opportunity just to be seen, then it's, you know, either way, it's your fault. If you just
Right.
if you Solly drives down there, he knows he's not getting paid, but he's happy with it, right? That's his decision. That's his checkbook that he's writing the bill.
No, dude, he gets 1/5 of the tip jar. What are you talking about?
Yeah. The best part about barking on the Atlantic City Boardwalk is the one guy that doesn't bother doing the barking that gets $25 right off the bat. Just wanted to throw that out there. So.
Shut the fuck up, Paul.
But as a comic, I'm gonna speak from the comic. Y'all producers, because I don't produce shows because I don't want to do producing shows yet, because I'm just trying to work out the comedy thing. Now, as a comic, you have to promote yourself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Promote the club.
Yep.
Promote the producer and promote the show. So you promoting the show, promotes the producer that's throwing the show, and promote the club. And the club ain't giving me nothing.
And just for the record, most comics, it's completely useless you promoting stuff on your Facebook or in comedy groups. You know how many comics promote comedy shows in Facebook
comedy group?
Yeah, no,
No,
that I've never
group.
been able. I've
gotta
never been able to
follow.
understand that. Like if I'm producing a show, I'll throw it in there just to be like, hey, anyone who wants to come hang out. If you're a comic, you don't gotta pay. Just come hang out.
Right. You want the room full.
Yeah, just come fill up the room, come have a good time. You know, if someone drops out, fuck it, you get 5 minutes. Thanks for coming and hanging out. That's what you get.
Yep.
You know,
You have to be careful with that, though. You know what? Because, like, say you have a 40-seat room and somehow 28 comics show up and aren't getting paid. It's kind of annoying that the venue's still getting their money and you're not, you know?
But I mean, again, and here's another thing that I'm trying to tell people: be open to people paying at the door, because you got these people who swear they're so scared a scammer going to get their damn credit card.
I have a credit card machine. I can take a payment at the door any day of the week.
So you be open to.
Well, by the way, no, but
Well, you got to be open to it, but you also got to keep in mind, like especially if you're on the Atlantic City Boardwalk, if you're like if I'm out there talking to someone in person and I'm locking them down, I'm giving them the hard sell. It is the most likely if they are going to buy a ticket, it is the highest chance that they do it right then and there.
Right.
Because I'm talking them up right now and they're like, oh, fuck it. Now I'm really thinking about it. But if they walk away, I'll be back in an hour.
Well, that's
Yeah, they never
they're
are.
like, oh,
That
we talked about it. Not for us. And it's
That
like,
is the
because I looked
simple-
in their
that
face
is
and looked in their
literally-
balls about it.
Marketing 101, the first step is make sure they can make the purchase right then before they have a chance to change
Yep.
their mind.
Yeah, huh?
Which is why I have
Before
a
they chance to
fucking,
say, oh, well, what if?
I have a
Also,
wireless.
what you're saying about coming down to AC, it's like, listen, man. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. I mean, the way I always look at it, it's like, listen, if you're funny but you're a douchebag, I'm not gonna book you on a show unless you're someone who can fucking fill seats and make me more money, or if you're someone that is gonna be memorable and
Yeah.
people are gonna remember. If you're funny but you're a douchebag, that's the only way I'm gonna book you. If you're not funny but you're a cool guy, I'd love to see you at my next open mic, but I'm not going to put you on a show.
right.
But if you're a good dude and you're a funny man, dude, come through to fucking anything. That's why we love having you down there, dude. You're a cool dude, and you put in the work, dog. There's too many people. So many people rely on talent as opposed to hard work, and the problem is people that are less funny but put in 5 times the work are going to do so much better than people with just raw talent.
Well, that's the old saying, though. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yup.
Yeah.
So that's why what you got to do if you're talented, you're a fucking dipshit if you don't work hard.
Right.
If you're a talented person that's working hard, you're going to beat
You
out
got it
the
all.
dipshit talent and the no talent that's working hard. You're going to beat everybody out.
The grind is real.
Yeah.
You got to pick your poison because, like I said, if I'm going to do a paid gig, I got a spot where I can work 20 minutes out. They know I'm funny, so the show is going to be just as funny. And then
Yep.
I'm there to work out 20 minutes for a spot. I know I'm getting $150 for it.
Right.
So when people ask me, what do you get paid for your shows? I say anywhere between $1 and $150. And then sometimes it's gas money and a fucking sandwich.
Yep.
Or
Gas money and a sandwich. I got that. I at least got the sandwich at Fork River. I got a sandwich and fucking soda. And sometimes that's the pay.
Yeah.
You have to pick your own
Right.
poison. What works for you.
But like what you were saying, and Paul, you could confirm this too about walk-ups. How many times, even whether it was up in Morristown or even down the shore when we used to do that one place down the shore that's no longer there, the walk-ups. My God, it was amazing how many people were like, "Oh no, we heard about it, we just didn't buy the ticket yet."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
One place that we used to go to Morristown all the time for, and also Bill's Barbecue, which is no longer an establishment.
Okay, so you can see
oh, it's opening. It's opening as a Mexican restaurant, by the way. So
Right.
as soon as that happens, I am going in there and I'm telling them how successful we were.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait. You know the more fucked up thing about that, and I to this day I am more pissed about this than any of the other shit we talked about. We were putting at least 80 people in the room once a month.
Damn.
Wow.
Fuck.
Without fail, we had the fire department called on us.
Yeah, we had it was so crowded that because they didn't finish doing their bigger room, so they stuffed us in a tiny room that was against fire hazards. People called the fire department on because they're like, "This isn't safe," but everybody was having a good time. But it was the one lady that was like, "Fuck you, I don't like it." Yeah,
No. Do you remember that was the same? That was the same one where the black dude tried to use a fake ID
right.
to buy alcohol for his girlfriend who was even younger, and then started a fucking fight with another.
Yeah, and then they called the fire department because it was a whole big mess.
You know,
But that was once. But we always packed the room.
Right.
They made good money off of us because nobody cheaped out when they came to our shows because it was a barbecued place. So they had food and drink. They had good entertainment. We made sure we put on a good show.
Right.
And then after COVID, they said, "Hey, do you want to do a Thursday instead of a Saturday?" I'm like, that makes no sense, right? Like people are because they wanted to promote their line dancing.
But that was in a different fucking room.
Right. But guess what? Guess what? They're out of business now.
Yup.
So
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, so you could have been making, let's just say $2,000 to $3,000 a month with just us there once a month. That's close enough to half your nut there.
I mean, that's why Bridgestone lost that one spot down in Seaside. He had baller shows going on.
Yeah,
there.
he did.
And they were good shows too. But then,
I'm not going to say.
don't say the name of the spot. But that's why he lost that spot because he worked with the guy that was more like always there, hands on day to day. But then there was like the hands off coming 4 times a year, dude. One time he just threw his weight around. He was like, "Oh well, you know what? Fuck Saturdays. You got to do Tuesdays now." And forget about regular comedians. I want you to bring in like Bob Levy. I want you to bring in like $2,000 comedians and sell it out on a Tuesday. It's like, what the fuck?
Who's paying for that shit?
Right.
Exactly.
He didn't give him the budget for that. He
You
just
got
said
home
do
from
it.
work and you got work at 8. You got to get up at 7:30 tomorrow for work. You're not going to a fucking 9 o'clock comedy show.
That's what me and Glade talk about this all the time. Why you throwing a fucking show on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday? People got to fucking work.
Right.
Nobody's coming out.
Yep.
On those fucking nights. So
Hell, like Thursday's kind of a push on that.
it's even hard for Thursdays.
Right. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
I get it, but I still don't because if you're going for the Rutgers crowd or the college crowd, there is a lane for it. However, that's not the main lane. The main lane is Friday, Saturday.
The main lane's Friday, Saturday, but Thursday, Sunday are the bookends. It's like, it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It can be kind of brutal, especially Tuesday, Wednesday. You could be like that on AC. You could have a fire Monday down there.
Right.
But like Tuesday, Wednesday. But like Thursday,
I'll be back in 1 second.
Today was pretty good. And then Friday, Saturday, it's fuck yeah. And then Sunday, it's just, the leftovers, the people who took off on Monday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? You and Paul, actually, no, I'll wait to tell this story until Paul comes back. But
What's it about?
oh, you guys usually have some crazy stories. I might have a story that might top easily 80% of your stories.
All right, I'm in.
Ooh, yeah,
But
come
but
back.
the thing I was gonna say to Paul was like, I'll be right there. I'm like, all right, never mind telling our stories here. We're gonna fucking try and do a podcast together. No, so
Shit.
me and him, we're like I said, I was talking to you the other night. Like we're trying to get some other newer rooms. I'm like, yeah, because we got to get back to having like pre-2020, beginning of 2020, we were doing 4 to 6 shows a month. Regular like paid shows.
I mean, listen, I was doing AC 7 days a week, 20, 30 minutes a night. I mean, there were nights, especially in like July and August, where we were doing like 2 shows in a night. I was whipping out like 45 minutes, an hour a night.
Right.
So, I mean, now that I'm back up here at Rutgers, I mean, I'm just not going to make that drive all the time.
Right.
So, like, like I've been telling everybody right now, I'm in the take a step back phase of taking a step back to take 2 steps forward.
Right.
But I mean, I'm talking to spots in Hamilton. I'm talking to a weed lounge in Jersey City right now.
Nice.
I have an in with a weed lounge in South Jersey. I'm trying to find something in like the Morristown Rockaway area, but like I already have that spot in Rawway. I have Betty's. I have Garwood Rest.
Giovanni wanted it.
Nice.
Once I have all that,
You got to send that to me.
Once I have all that shit popping, I mean, the 3 of you guys are going to be booked, no fucking question,
Yeah.
easily. Realistically, probably on the same show. That'd be a baller show. the 3
Hell
of you
yeah.
guys. But now that Paul's back, I can tell this story.
Okay.
So, Paul, you guys have a lot of crazy stories, but I think this one's pretty nuts.
So I was fucking
So,
distracted.
So a few months ago, I was on Grindr,
No.
and and this dude was like, "Hey,
Spunk Loop.
you want to come suck my dick?" And I said, "I'm good, pal." And he said, "No." And I said, "Even if I wanted to, my family's home. I can't have you over anyway." He said, "That's fine. I run a restaurant. You can come to the restaurant and we can go in my office." I said, "First off, no. Second off, you got a restaurant? Where at? You guys looking to do comedy shows?"
This is not the place where you want me to come, is it?
No.
So a week low, not anymore. You'll just wait.
So when are you doing the show?
A week later, next Tuesday. So no. So a week later, I go
Can
down.
I get a Friday? Can I get a Friday?
A week later, I go down to Keensburg, and I hit up this venue. It's right off the coast.
Was.
Well,
You talking about the one I told a joke about 2 weeks ago about how parents eat for free if they bring their kids? Same place?
Paul, you have no lines in this story.
No, this is it's a real place.
Thank you,
I'm trying to
Thank
figure
you.
out the
Thank
story
you.
you're talking about.
See, black people standing up for other black people. That's what I respect. Thank you.
You have no lines in this movie, Paul.
Sully, you don't know the place. That's
So I
why
pull
you-
up to this guy's venue, right? And we're talking. He gives me a tour, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's great." And he's like, "I have an email list of 10,000 people." I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm in." So we're talking about doing shows. You know, we go into his office, and because I'm like, "Yo, what dates you got open?" He's like, "Come into my office. I'll show you the calendar." He pulls up his calendar. He's pulling it up. I turn around to vape. I turn back around. His dick's out.
Right.
Rock hard. Well, no. I told him. I know we met on Grindr, but I told him I was like, "No, sir. I'm not the dick sucker. I'm the gets my dick sucked guy." All
Right.
Let's calm down. All right.
Because that's not gay.
He has his dick out. He's rock hard, but it's like I felt bad for the guy. Like it was unfortunately like it was small. I felt bad for the guy. Like
Oh, my
it-
God.
So you couldn't have done them a favor? That's just fucked
at
up.
least he was circumcised. Like he had that going for him.
Peanut penis.
But dog, no.
Peanut penis in your face.
I fucking love you,
I don't
son.
know
You
what
get
the
another
fuck.
spot just for that.
Yeah.
But no, so he has it out, and I'm just like, no, thank you, sir. And we locked in a date, whatever. I left, and then like a week later, he texts me. He's like, "Yo, turns out we can't do that date. Let's reschedule for another time in maybe September, October."
It's
And,
almost November.
That's
Go ahead.
Glay Road.
Little man sniffing. Sorry, I'm sorry, Glay. It's a tick. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. So I
Okay.
fast forward. I'm at Black Betty's about 2 weeks ago, and Tom.
No, last week.
Oh, this was last week.
Yeah, I was there for this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Tom Crossan goes on stage, and he says, "Hey, so there was a restaurant in my area, and News 12 was outside of their place this morning, but I guess they had a tip from the night before. They left. They posted it. They said this place is closed indefinitely because the 3 owners were using fake names because they're convicted. They're registered pedophiles.
Oh my God.
And he told me that outside, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then he goes on stage, and then he says, so there's this place on my area named Ba-Ba-Ba-Ba. And I went, Ba-Ba-Ba-Ba? What do you mean Ba-Ba-Ba-Ba? That's the place that I saw. And my first thought was, holy shit, it was kid-sized.
Oh my God.
It was a fun-sized dick. I can understand.
Paul is just chopping at the bits.
So going back to the joke I said at Covert's mic about how there's a restaurant in fucking Keensburg that you can eat, the parents eat for free if they bring their kids. I rest my case. It's the same fucking place.
Yeah.
See?
These guys
for
had
free if they bring the kids.
Yes.
these
That's what I
guys
said on
had
stage.
game nights.
And Covert laughed his ass off because Covert's ex-wife, Dave, or ex-girlfriend, lived in Keensburg.
The ex-wife.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I'm also not even that sure because it could just be fake news. Because if a pedophile was actually a pedophile, why would they want this?
So
They
here's
think
the
you're much
full-
younger. They think you're younger.
No, so the full story about the whole pedophile thing was the wife of the owner has the liquor license, and the liquor license found out there was criminals working there, right? And some state department called there and said, we're having trouble placing parolees. Will you hire these parolees? So they did, 3 of which were pedophiles. But of course, the ATF or the alcohol, whatever it is, they said you can't have any convicted felons working at an establishment with a liquor license. So there's this big thing going back. So yeah, they were pedophiles because the state asked the people to hire parolees.
Wow.
So it's a bit confusing as to whose fault it is. But the end of it was
What I was told was it was the owners, and they were going under fake names, and that's why.
no, they put
That's
the
why
names in.
nothing
You
ever
can,
came
you
of
can
it
look
because
on
News
News
12 showed up, they were gone, and then they posted online, the Ba-Ba-Ba is now closed indefinitely. Goodbye.
Yeah, well, they proved the wife of one of them is actually the liquor license holder or something. So,
Wow.
That's crazy.
This is just being in comedy, all sorts of
so
shit.
all I know is there's an empty building and a liquor license available in Keensburg. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So how much do we have for that?
I don't know, but
What's in the budget?
Can we rent it out?
Listen, I have 50,
Listen,
I
that's not a bad idea either.
I have-
Talk to the owners. Maybe we rent it out and do our own little thing there.
not a bad idea. I almost sucked a dick to get that venue. All right, let's call let's
plus I am really good friends with one of the news reporters, so we might be able to loop this around.
Right.
Uh,
Well, ask him how to get in touch with the owner.
Yeah, his name's in the paper. It ain't hard.
I still have him on Grinder.
There you go.
Technically, and I think I still have his number too.
So wait. Paul, you have to tell a story because it's your story to tell about you setting up the Grinder account for Andrew.
Yeah, so there's a guy on Opie and Anthony we call him Big A. His name's Andrew. I set up a fake Grinder account with his photos, and I had it on my phone.
As in Opie and Anthony.
Yeah,
No, Andrew.
Andrew.
yeah. So it was one of the sidekicks, the same thing as me, kind of, whatever, whack pack, whatever you want to call it. That's basically what it was. But so I went to work. I worked in Trenton at the time, and my fucking phone started going off with some dude down the street because apparently Grindr matches you with people that are near you. I did not know
It
this.
does. Yep.
Wow.
2,877 feet away. I'm familiar.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You've heard of it.
So I start getting these messages from this dude. Yo, dude, you wanna come fuck me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And he's like, are you okay with escorts because it's $40? I'm like,
That guy.
That guy looks like he's versatile in hosting.
yeah.
Yeah, he is.
For $40, you'll do anything.
PJ,
Sorry.
does PJ know Jonesy? PJ, yes or no?
No.
You know?
So there's this guy Jonesy who does numerous stories about him being in a mental asylum and doing comedy in the mental asylum. True story.
Right.
So much more to tell.
Honestly, great place to do comedy.
No, you know
By
what he
the
would
way,
do?
No. So
He would
I
go on
because I got to
Tinder.
tell him, he goes in there. We go to visit him because we're trying to be good friends.
Right.
Fair.
We show up. He's like, "Hey, thanks, dude. You have no idea. My family didn't even come. Thank you. I appreciate it." He's like, "Oh no, we got you. We want to make sure you're okay." And then he says hi to a friend of his from the inside there. Starts talking to his dad, and starts doing crowd work with that guy and several other people all around the fucking room in the
Holy
during the visiting hour. He's doing crowd work. They're like, please take your seat. Please take your seat. Please take your seat. I'm like, dude, Jody, sit the fuck down. Stop. You're gonna fucking cause a commotion.
That's
You know the fucked up part is it must have been in October because the picture of him in the place came up in my memories in the last few days.
That makes sense.
Man, it's just love it. Now, real question now. Do y'all think because it's hard selling these tickets, there's just too many comedy shows now? And I mean
it's a little inflated.
Watered down version.
Hey,
of comedy
Well,
shows.
I'll give you the better example of that. There
Hey.
are a lot of shows, but there always have been.
Dave, look in the video.
Yeah.
Listen,
But also at the same time, there's a lot of shows that are not good shows.
that's what
And
I'm saying.
that's what waters down the rest of it for everybody.
And that's what's unfortunate because someone's going to spend $15 to see a shitty bar show. And I mean, I'm not going to name names, but I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, the four of us can all think of people that consistently headline and feature those North Jersey, Central Jersey bar shows, and it's just like
and South Jersey.
and South Jersey too. But you got all those people where it's like, first off, they go to open mics swinging around their quote unquote big dick, thinking that they're big money because I headlined at a bar show the other day. Oh my god, $15 tickets. And then people are spending $15 to go to that show.
And they
It's
never want to see comedy again.
They never want to see comedy again.
Right.
But now I'm
Unless
running,
they're spending $100 to
But
go see
now
Maniscalco.
but now I'm running a pro show, $25 tickets with a 2-item minimum out of a restaurant because it's a nice restaurant, it's a good venue, and I book good fucking comics. But now
It is a good room, and the food is good.
it's amazing food, it's a great room.
Right.
But now people aren't going to go see that fucking show because why am I going to spend 4 times the amount on this show when I could spend when I spend fucking a quarter of that amount of money on another show and that other show sucked?
I think it's to deal with the quality of the show.
Yeah.
I don't care where you throw it. The people got
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If it's a
entertained.
bad show, nobody wants to.
Right?
And then
The problem
That's
is
their
when they-
impression of comedy. Then.
And at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
like
as
you
a
said,
producer, I mean, it's not a bad call to book other producers and to book other people that book other shows. That's great. But like, I'm sorry, like if you book shows but you suck, now you're devaluing my show
Right.
by me getting you on this show just so that I can go do your shitty bar show that's
Back-
15 ahead.
Back
and
when
I'm
you
getting
were-
paid in a single Miller Lite. and
back when
nothing
we were
else. Like,
new, back when we were new, we would put every producer on every show to get on every show, and then we quickly realized that 85% of them were utter shit.
Yeah.
And we were not getting back what we gave.
Right.
Here's a
I mean,
more annoying. Here's a
that's
more
why I'm
annoying
not getting
thing.
booked around. That's why I'm not getting, aside from Atlantic City. I mean, that's why I'm not getting booked around as much as I used to, because it's like, again, I'm not going to name names, but we can all think of the people that we're thinking of.
Well,
I grew-
he went back to Seattle, so that's okay.
There are some people. There are some people that I refuse to give stage time because I'm sorry, if someone's going to say the faggot word at an open mic, and now you're going to be like, oh, I can't believe he said the fag word. It's trying out a goddamn joke. It's like, I'm sorry, if you're going to get offended, if you're going to claim to be a comedian and then you're going to proceed to get offended by comedy, good luck at your bar show, but you're not coming to mine.
You know what's even worse? When two comics that you're supposedly friends with that you put on shows decide to start a new venue in Morristown, borrow your sound equipment for the first show, and 2 years later they still haven't booked you.
I know exactly who you're talking
Oh my god,
about.
let me get my punchlines out.
Get your punchline out. Get your punchline out in a goddamn second. But for fuck's sake, I'm with you on that one. I've been asking to get on the show that I believe the same person we're talking about. I've been asking to get on that show, which is bullshit because I've booked those fuckers before.
Me too.
Right.
It's like, I'm sorry, I went out on a limb, dude. No, I'm sorry. No,
That's who I think you're talking about. It might you ain't getting booked from all the teasing at the Comedy Gold.
that's probably true. But I didn't do no.
But at a
teasing.
certain point,
I didn't do
but
no.
think about this though. But if that's your reasoning, you would rather have a bad show than have somebody that was kind of a dick,
right?
That like
have a good show.
right. You can have a good show and have somebody funny.
You know what I don't understand?
or have 3 more shitty comics.
It's like I know I was
Hodge-
talking about how I'm not going to book a douchebag on a show that's funny, but there's
Hodge-
a difference between a douchebag that's an asshole, that's a real asshole, and someone that's just going to bust your balls.
Right.
You know, like Paul, I love you. You bust my balls and you.
Have
piss
I
me off
ever
like
done
my
any
mom
of that
does
shit?
sometimes,
Listen to
but
me.
I'm still going to book you on a show because you're a good dude and you're funny.
Only
But
sometimes.
does the stuff that we
Yeah,
do,
of course.
does the stuff that we do at an open mic ever happen at a real show?
That's the thing other people don't understand.
No, dude, no. You'll step on my punchlines and you'll clap it up at an open mic. I've done so many shows with the two of you. You have never once interrupted my bullshit while I'm on
The 2 stage.
stage.
shows I've done with you and Dave, they're
That's
very
good.
professional. Very professional. The DJ had the good walk-up music,
Yeah.
especially at the club that shall not be named. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
And up there in Morris something. We'll just say up in Morris. Let people guess.
Morris
So-
County.
Yeah, Morris County. So I believe your show need to be professional because people are spending their hard-earned money.
Yep.
And this is not a knock on every comic when I say this. Just because you go on last does not make you a headliner. True headliners can do an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. You just went up last, did 20 minutes.
Barely.
Everybody's doing the
Okay.
same amount of time, pretty much. It's not. It's just a
The
show.
headliner's got to do an hour and a half. You're a headliner.
Even
So
45
you know-
minutes. Even 45 minutes is good as a headline.
Well, yeah, 45, but they doing 45 if they do 10 minutes of yours, Paul, and 10 minutes of Dave shit, then 10 minutes of mine. Now
Yeah.
they got 45. They ain't doing nothing original. And they take it for whoever's wearing it, you wear it. You know who you are. We don't have to say any names. Okay. You throw the show.
Yeah, let him finish his punchlines though.
You throw a show.
No, I was
No,
waiting.
no. When you bring the parents, the kid comes free.
No, wait. Yeah. Hey, that was a good fucking line. That is a good fucking line. That would have been
I'll
worth
give it
number
to you. That was a
2.
good line, but I'm also going to bust your balls.
Well, PJ, I was waiting for you to come back because I wanted to clarify something. It's not just someone who couldn't finish a punchline. It's someone else that fingered Hodge's stepdaughter, and Hodge still didn't get a spot at that fucking show.
Dude, yeah. And that's the guy who I booked on a Garwood Rest show. And unbeknownst to me, sorry, I totally interrupted you, Solly.
No,
but
it's okay.
but unbeknownst to me, night of, like 15 people that I went to high school with came to that show because they were like, oh, let's see, I've been seeing them on Instagram, let's see what PJ's actually doing. And they came, and the guy who fingered Hodge's stepdaughter. Dude, he went up there and he just started talking about Hitler and the Civil War. And it was
I know what you're talking about.
and it was the worst 12 minutes
not that
I've
person.
ever booked on a
Not that
show.
person.
And
You
now
didn't
this-
light him early? You should know that fucking lesson.
He was supposed to do 15. I did light him early
You let him go 10 minutes though.
Yeah, I was-
because I'm not an asshole.
This is the same guy. This is the same guy that begged for a job at a comedy venue because we all
Yep.
know that if you get a job at a comedy venue, you do have a bit of an in for stage time once in a while.
Okay, yeah, but John
And he was
Michael
so
and
bad.
Vinny
He was
Scarpa
so
are
bad.
actually funny and deserve to get on stage.
No,
at
he
those
was
shows, you
so
know what I mean?
bad. In the first week, he had 2 written complaints about him from people.
I didn't
And
know
that wait, and that's before they saw his comedy.
No, exactly. No, I'm not even exactly.
I'm just saying, when I say this stuff is watered down, it's hard to sell tickets because people, you gotta. First impression means a lot.
Yep.
So you book a bunch of guys you know that really aren't that funny, and you got the nerve to charge more than $10, and then the BYOB, bring your own booze, bring your own food. You're just killing the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fucking stop by KFC on the way to the fucking comedy show and stop by the fucking local liquor store and bring something in. Now I got to pour my own drink, eat my own food. Fuck, I stay home and watch a fucking Netflix comedy special. Why did I come out for this shit?
Exactly.
Stop
But
throwing
that goes
these
back to what
shits.
you said. And it's when me and Paul first started producing, I talked to him about, like, listen, if we're gonna do this, we gotta make sure we're doing the professional thing every time. Make sure we have a solid headliner, make sure we have somebody that can host that's good. And like if you have that, no matter where the show is, the show will be good because you have a good host and a good headline.
Dude, I'd rather book people that I'm not super close with and then build a good audience and build people that'll come back. And then maybe a year in, when I have an atmosphere and people know that that when I book a show, I book a fire fucking show, then I'll put on some people that I'm cool with and I like and I do like a lot, but unfortunately they just don't kill as hard as I would love them to do. So a year in, yeah, I'll book that guy because I'll be like, oh, this guy, I love this guy. He'll do 10 minutes. And you know what? Instead of the audience hating that guy because it's my first few shows, they'll know me. They'll be supportive of the guy.
They'll give him a shot.
Yeah.
I'll throw him. I'll host it up. They
but
know
after the
me.
first 3 minutes of Hitler, you got to fucking cut him off.
Yeah, and going back,
Dude, I was so embarrassed that night.
but going back to Solly's first video, it proves that you didn't have a pivot point, right? So like every show you do, sometimes you have to pivot incredibly in a different direction.
Exactly.
If you've only got 10 minutes and then you're pushing PJ to put you on a show and PJ gets blown and fucking puts you on and then watches you bomb for 10 minutes because you can't read a room.
Yeah, I learned to pivot. Listen.
People think that if they have 10 minutes, then that 10 minutes is going to work everywhere. Let me just say, if you have 10 incredible minutes at an open mic, I guarantee you half the material is about other people at the open mic.
Yeah.
The open mic. And it's not relatable at all.
No, dude,
to
listen.
the audience.
I'm not shitting on open mics. I love open mics, and I love the camaraderie that it brings. But there are some people that are just eternally trapped in open mic hell.
Yes.
But the thing is, and that's fine. You do your thing. If that's what you love, that's fine. Just the only thing that just irks me in my soul is like, stop thinking you're amazing because you've been going to the same place for 10 years.
Yeah, but now the COVID's closed and Hollywood has nowhere to go.
I'm saying, dude, you've been hitting dingoes for 10 years. All right, stop giving me shit.
Right.
Yeah, but the ghost of Anthony Quinn could still tell a good joke.
Dude,
He couldn't, but his ghost, not bad. He's no great ghost.
I love right.
Wait, Solid, did you ever meet Anthony Quinn before he passed?
I didn't get to go to his open mic.
But
I met him, but I didn't go to his open mic.
all right, cool. No, Anthony was good people. I'm glad you guys
Yeah,
liked
he was
him.
a good guy.
I loved Anthony.
He's a good guy. Talking of full circle, though, Dave, the one person who we'd had on our show, Dave, that because he was bringing people, and it was a huge mistake because him and then the headliner ate their ass and probably contributed to us losing that fucking room. Messaged
No, he
us.
didn't. The only reason I dispute that, Paul, and I know where you're going, the only reason I say that's not the reason is because literally a year before that, they were already talking about how they might want to have us either do a different night or not have us produce there anymore.
That's because they saw your idea and they
Yep.
took it. They took your idea. Why pay y'all when we could do it?
Yep.
Dave, do you think we should let that person bring some people to November?
Yeah, but you know why? Because like I said before when we talked about it, it's not a comedy club. It's not going to matter. They're a bar that's letting us use a room, and they just want people ordering food. That's all they care about.
So do I put him on with November with Buddha?
Yeah. You know why?
Because they'll recover from his awful 10 minutes with Buddha.
Right.
Please stop putting on these garbage shows because you taint the pool
Right.
of people who want to spend money and come out.
Right.
All right. So,
All right, Solly, you're off the show.
huh?
You're off the show. Then.
When we did the stuff with at a place, I would say if I was doing it, I definitely want service food and the people be able to drink. No bar in the way because then you got
Everybody
guys with
distracted
their
at the bar.
back
Yep.
and the TV's on and they're distracted and not even paying attention to the fucking comedy show.
Solly, the first festival I did, which was for that fucking guy that runs Meadowlands Comedy Festival.
Oh,
Because that doesn't
He
give
sent
anything
me-
away.
He sent me pictures. Dave can't say anything because Dave is still, a little bit connected. But
No.
they
doesn't
sent
book
me
me anymore.
photos. They sent me photos of a banquet room with a stage and said, if you sign up, we're going to put you on this because we think you're better than the beginners. They lumped me in with the alumni, right? Also, my material didn't match the children that were on the fucking beginners show. I get there and it's a bar and there's a separate room with a big TV and then there's the bar and they put us in the bar and it was the night of the draft.
The NFL draft.
The NFL draft. And they said they wouldn't put us in the separate room because they were all the people watching the TV in there. And of course, when they turned the sound off, you know what happened.
Yeah, everybody just started bitching.
Yeah.
Hey man, fuck, we don't want to see no comedy show.
It was me and Zach Amico, and Zach Amico fucking, me and him both horrified, both of them.
Yeah. So I was literally talking to Zach, a friend of Zach's from high school yesterday, who's a friend of mine from college. We were just bullshit. He's like, yeah, do you ever hear of Zach Amico? I'm like, yeah, I fucking know him. I've worked with him before. He's a fucking good guy. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm like, we don't get along. We didn't get along for a while, but now we're back to being cool again. I'm like, no, that's awesome. I'm like, dude, tell him I said what's up.
So,
Yeah, I was supposed to be doing the show with fucking what's his face, fucking Random and him,
Okay.
and apparently now there's restraining orders in place, so we can't be in the same room
Why?
wow.
because
Or
there was
restraining order
there was
against you?
there was charges that Random pointed a weapon at someone outside a venue that we lost recently.
Well, that just makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's some restraining orders between certain people at that production company, not Zach, but some of the other higher up might be
Right.
called Lewis. Anyway, so
Well, yeah, no.
but
He's the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. I understand.
yeah, but he's scared of Random with a gun officially.
But I'll only put it this way: if Random walked up to you and had a gun, even you'd be freaked out too.
Yeah.
Nah, he's okay with me. He would probably
He
ask
started
me.
waving a gun at you. You think you're still okay?
No, if you want the gun at me, I'd fucking duck and run for cover.
Duck and run. As producers, let me ask y'all guys as producers, do you think, like, let's think back when Rascals was open in West Orange and Rascals was open down
Ocean,
here.
yeah.
Ocean, right? So remember how you had to open the Star Ledger to see who was,
Yeah.
you had to go to the entertainment section
Yep.
and you had to look and see, hey, this such here going, and then they had little street teams and stuff. Do you think you need to go back more to your street team? You go pick up a couple of Mexicans from Home Depot, drop them off in the park.
You need to do a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Because I think now this whole people is saturated. Nobody wants Instagram. As soon as your Instagram come up, 50 posters come up. You ain't even trying to look for them of who's performing with Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. So now is that lazy promotion. Before you had to promote your club. We have good food. We have good drinks. This is a good atmosphere.
Yep.
Now they want the producer to produce to not just your show and then the comics. They want you to produce do free promotion for the goddamn
Venue.
club,
Yeah.
the venue. Right? And I'm like, hold
Am I
on,
the only
you-
one offended by fucking Charlie lumping us in with some of these other people that call themselves producers?
I'm
No.
just asking. No, I'm
First of all,
asking. No, I'm not
I heard
saying
you
anything
ask the question. So
I'm
I
not saying
got it.
anything about that. I'm just saying that there's people out there that call themselves producers that might be in Morristown that we should.
Let him finish the punchline, Paul.
Finish. Guys, never let me finish. Gene, I'm just saying. Do you think
My name is
if you
Toby.
go back to the old days when you got the emailing list, you got to get some flyers. I'm talking about the postcard flyers, not the big ones, and start sticking them in people's door handles because people get mad when you put the shit on the windshield now.
Yeah.
They get upset. So stick the little, postcard in the door handle and, and start hitting the streets and go to the barbershops, the salon, the strip mall. And
That definitely does need to come back a lot more.
It needs to come back because a lot of people, I guarantee you our show should sell out. People in Bloomfield, those people, they like to go out.
Whoa.
Those people like to go out. They like to go out. Those people like to go out. That is a blue collar. That's a blue collar town.
Yeah.
It's a blue collar town, and they will come out. So, a couple of Pablos, get them to say, "Hey, man, we're gonna start on this end of the street. Leave a flyer at the door. Hurry up off the porch. If you see a dog,
Yeah.
don't get bit because there's no workman's comp in this shit. So
Right.
it's just leave. Do people in the area even know we throwing the show there Friday? The people that live around
They
within
might not.
a
You're
1
right.
mile radius.
Yeah.
Do we have their emails and say, hey, by the way, we're throwing a birthday comedy show here at the town pub, and we take walk-ins. Bring that money. You're going to get a good show.
Yeah.
You know
Your
what I'm
cash
saying?
is good.
Right. We don't know. This is what I'm saying. You got to go back. You have to go back to the grassroots of how this shit really started.
Yeah.
Knock on doors. Go to the strip mall that's close to the place. Go on McDonald's. Hey, man, can I leave a couple of these flyers in here?
Paul, what are you doing Thursday?
Wow, what are we doing?
I was thinking maybe we try this.
Do people know? It's not that you not sell. Nobody's going on Instagram and TikTok shit to find the entertainment in it.
Nah.
And this is I'm saying, why am I trying to hit worldwide audience for fucking Bloomfield, New Jersey?
Exactly.
Just let me hit Bloomfield, Nutley, and Bell fuckingville, and I'll just give me that. Give me that. Give me a 16 passenger van. I go by Home Depot. Get in. I got $20 for each one of you guys. We're gonna start at the end of this block. Put them postcards on in the fucking shit. Let's go to the next block and hurry up before somebody call the police.
So if you show up at Home Depot with a van and try and put Mexicans in it, they're gonna think you're not ice, you're burnt.
They're gonna jump in because I've done it. I've done it. When I did the show at AMC Theater. Did y'all not see me standing in front of the fucking AMC Theater?
Yep.
Hey, right here at the AMC Theater, the one I'm fucking standing in front of, you have Talent and Just Niche is the headliner.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? And people are like, we saw that. I live around that area. They actually saw a picture like, oh shit, yeah. And we sold the show out. The show was sold out. But that's to my man Marquise from Bumper to Bumper. He's been doing it for a while. That show sold out. He sold every ticket, and then the storm came, and people was like, there's no refunds. I had like 20 people call me, hey, we get the money back. No, man, you see on the ticket.
Yeah, no refunds.
No refunds. You don't want to come because it's raining. You better swim your ass here and see the show. Shit funny. But the show sold out. And he gave me 500. I asked for him. I said, how many postcards? He popped his trunk. I grabbed like 500, man. And it took me a month. But I hit every strip mall, barbershop, salon, and apartment building because, you know, I am of those people, so I'm not scared to walk around.
Wait, so you managed to get those people to swim in?
So I don't.
What are you trying to say, Paul? Paul is a solid swimmer.
Yeah.
He was in the Marines, damn it.
Well, he's a solid
you
floater.
have to swim crawl while you're in the Marine Corps.
That's right.
Everybody swims or you die.
Yep.
They don't even let you off that fucking island. I'm learning to swim before I spend one more minute on Paris Island if you've been in that fucking place. Sand fleas. Black people don't know shit about sand fleas. Those are the most evil things God has put on earth. Evil. Fucking biting, chewing on you.
Stupid question for you. Speaking of Paris Island, are you involved with any of the lawsuits there with the water?
That was Camp Lejeune. Camp Lejeune in North Carolina is the water. And this is funny. They changed the pipes out the year I joined.
All right, so you lucked out.
I got but my brother had the brain cancer, and his kids they sued and got like
few bucks.
Camp Lejeune is the same place.
They doing well.
They're doing all right.
They did all right.
Camp Lejeune is the same place my nephew and family lived that went to Tennessee and killed 2 people for the ABC TV special. The murder for
Why
Hank.
did they kill them to go on TV?
No, they made a documentary about it.
I know. I'm fucking with you. You didn't explain it right. Is all I'm trying to tell you, Paul.
No, I thought you'd know about it.
I don't think the people know you're throwing the show. I'm putting it online.
Maybe we do it Wednesday.
Everybody in Morocco and Nigeria know we're throwing the fucking show because I get a lot for some reason. I got 35.
Morocco and Africa. That makes sense.
Yeah,
all the Sully's family
on Instagram, another 15 on TikTok, and 1,000. So, and it's always going outside the United States. So even though I'm posting that shit, yeah, the people love it, but I don't think anybody from the United Kingdom is coming over for one show at Bloomfield, New Jersey.
No, they would like that.
Yeah. But
because it's right. That's not far from Newark Airport.
That's the same.
Come in right in, right out.
Famous people's Twitter, they have 1 million people, but they only have 20 that are near where they are.
Right.
So I think that, if y'all come up with flyers, man, give them to me, man.
We send you flyers.
Bloomfield, Nutley, and fucking Belleville.
He's talking about actual flyers, Paul, not a picture.
Not a picture. I'm talking them postcard flyers, the ones that you could bend. I'd have left them on people's doorsteps. I'd have gave the mailman.
The problem with that in that situation, there's only 48 seats. The amount of money it costs to print those postcards.
Don't matter, Paul. It's 2 shows. It's 2 fucking shows.
Yeah, dude.
You sell 100 fucking tickets. It's 2 birthday parties that fucking night.
Overpacking the spot's not a bad thing because worst case scenario, you can't do a second show. Bet you got people that'll come next month.
Yeah.
Hey,
overselling is a great problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
Worst case, you refund 20 people that'll come, or you say, oh no, you don't got to buy it for next month.
God
You can
forbid
come.
we got to say, people, we got to start the show on time because the second show was in here.
Yeah.
Once this show is over, we got to kick y'all out. There's other people waiting to come in.
Right.
God forbid we got to say that. You know, so yeah, overbook the shit. I'm for that.
Well, I don't know about overbook, but at least get it sold out.
Yeah, 40, 50 people. We can't. Shit, man. Email address just for Essence.
But think about what you were saying. Like we used to have the generic flyer.
Mhm.
If you have that, you don't need to put who's on which show. You're just like, oh yeah, this month, second Friday of the month, come to Town Pub.
If people know they'll come. If you build it, he will come. They'll come. They want.
We also have the business cards. We could just use those for now on a short fucking leash.
And please tell me y'all gonna have someone on all these tables Friday night promoting the next fucking time y'all in there.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm so sick of doing shows in places and people go, when's the next show? I'm like, I'm just a comic. They hired me this. I don't know. We really like this. When's the next show? You should always have your next show sitting on the table.
When we did the venue that,
The previous venue.
we always announced the next show at the end. And during the show, I reset the ticket link so it now pointed to the new show.
Right. So again, those people up there who shall remain nameless just wanted to watch what y'all did so they could steal it. And I'm saying they stole it. I'm not giving no names, but they stole it.
But let them finish the punchline. Listen, it doesn't matter who we're talking about. It's all the same at the end of the day.
So I think, once again, keep on. And thank y'all for giving me a show and let me do some work. And you guys giving me my first paid gig. I won't forget it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it has to go back to the old school. We got to,
or at least have a combination of everything.
Right.
Well,
because if you combine old school and new school, then it's over, dog.
Yeah.
This goes back to when the first show I did in front of Anthony Cumia, and I thanked him at the end of it, and he told everybody not to blame him for me being there. So that's why I feel about you. That first show, sorry. It's our fault that you're here now. So
Can't believe your fucking manager called me little man, bro.
Listen.
what manager? What are you talking about manager? What, at his Walmart he fucking delivers for?
No, I have a manager. Trust me, man. I'm past it. I told you, give me how many times I said 2 years ago, get me free while you can.
Yep.
You see where I'm going, where I'm doing, where I'm headed.
Know your worth, bro.
I bust my ass.
So any good friend would actually help recommend us for a manager too. Just saying.
Yeah.
Know your worth and then fake it till you make it. On top of that,
Yeah.
Just know your worth. But even if you make it, every time I hit the stage, I feel like I didn't make it.
Right.
I'm never.
So does the audience.
Like I made it. I'm never going to feel I'm at a point because I've learned one little thing. My short time in this comedy is fleeting.
Yeah.
Yep.
You as good as your last show.
Yep. And hopefully the next show.
Right.
Well, you know what's funny about that saying is when I was doing the radio show, I was talking to someone who was actually the girlfriend of one of them, and she said, "What have you done lately? It's got nothing to do with what you did really well a month ago. What have you done?"
Yeah, but you still bring up Opie and Anthony 30 years after their show ended.
I was gonna say that.
You left yourself wide open for that.
I know. That did open a few doors though, and still continues.
No. One of my favorite things was it was like 2 years ago, and Paul texted me a link. He was like, "Oh, bro, Jim Norton mentioned me on a podcast, bro. Check it out. He was talking about Opie and Anthony, and he mentioned me, bro." And then later that night, I was hanging out with Vin Baker, and Vin said, "Dude, you're not even gonna guess who texted me a link earlier." I said, "Was it No Filter Paul?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Was it about Jim Norton mentioning him for 4 seconds on a podcast?" Vin said, "Yeah."
You could live in that.
Talking of people that I haven't seen or heard from in the comedy scene, how is Vin doing?
He's doing pretty well, actually. I crashed at his place the other day. He just got an apartment with his girl. He just got a promotion. He's the director of some. The way he puts it, he's like, I'm in a meeting.
You got a promotion. What is he doing now?
I have no business being in meetings with, but he's making a shit ton of money right now. And
next year I'm cutting lettuce.
He's happy. He's busy, but his overarching goal is to stack his bread with this job while he can. Then he's going to transfer over to do a different job that he's always wanted to do. And then it's going to free up his time. Going to be making less money, but he'll free up his time, and it'll free up his time enough to the point where you can come back to comedy.
So you're saying next year he's going to be cutting lettuce, is what you're saying? See, the black guy gets the Coming to America jokes.
He's not the only one. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
exactly.
I understand Coming to America, goddammit. I may only be 22, but I understand references that are from 30 years before I was even conceived.
Bark like a dog. Roof, roof.
Yeah.
Dog. Roof, roof, roof.
I never watched the sequel. I heard too many bad things
No,
about
it was
I refuse
okay,
to watch
but it was okay. It was a huge rehash on the first one. It wasn't horrible, but if you want to see Eddie Murphy at his prime now, you got to watch what the fuck's the other one? The one before that.
This is how I look at it. Every motherfucker on that show got a fucking check. They didn't think it was horrible.
Nah.
Give me a check. I would
Dolomite. If you want to see Eddie Murphy good,
Wait,
now,
the check's going to clear, right? We're good. Good show.
The
Dolomite.
check's clearing. Yeah, how many people? And we get a residual check on it if they put it on cable later.
No, it's never going to be on cable. Amazon on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. But it's comedy thing, man. It's a combination, I think, of bad shows, not enough information on when the show is going on, because we're fighting for people. Remember, we're in America when people got to work 4 jobs to live in a shack, 1-bedroom shack. Before, it's not like when my father made $55,000 for Teamsters, and we had the 3-bedroom house,
Yep.
2-car garage, a backyard.
It's hard out there now, yeah.
$100. My mother would take $100 to the grocery store. We come back with groceries for 2 months. Me and my wife went grocery shopping the other day. We had 3 bags, $375. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And them collard greens are expensive now, huh?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want no kidney pie and shit. It's very expensive.
Look, at the end of the day, you can't put a price on freedom, can you?
Yeah. In that London.
I said Kenya on purpose.
So
Sully remembers the days where you could outrun the security guard at
you have
Walmart.
to put on a great show. If you could get a DJ, you need a DJ to be pumping that music at 120 beats per minute to get everybody heartbeat up because they want to see a show.
Yeah.
Start the fucking show on time, please. Start the show on time, goddammit. Because if it's people our age, they get grumpy in the motherfucker. They halfway sleep, and now
What are you saying to our age?
Stage. Fuck the stage, bitch. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Our age.
Start the show on time. DJ entertainment. Have a host who can throw alley-oops, man.
And the absolute longest you should wait past the show's start time is 15 minutes. If you got an 8 o'clock show,
Absolutely.
If you got an 8 o'clock show and you're starting at 8:20, you're doing something wrong.
No,
You're starting at 8:15.
the worst case scenario, I'm doing a 10-minute warning at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Listen, you get a grumpy audience that had to bring.
Someone tell PJ to stop masturbating that microphone.
And they got a babysitter at home.
And you got the dream team of fucking open mic comics doing the comedy. It's gonna be a fucking riot.
Let me finish the punchline.
It's gonna be a riot. Right? Yo, you doing the fucking comedy show at Paul's Pizza Parlor. You're not a headliner.
Right.
You're doing that shit at the Wolf and Hound. You're not a headliner, bro. You just put a show together.
You can headline without being a headliner.
Right. No, you can close a show. It doesn't make you a headliner.
You can close a show. Does not make you a headline. 45 minutes to an hour 20. You have to have that. And I ain't talking 35 minutes of that you not being funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm actually 45 minutes to an hour 20 is a headliner.
Right.
You finishing the show last doesn't make you a headline.
I mean, listen, dude.
You just a comic that went up last.
I mean, I've headlined down an AC more times than I can count, but when I'm telling people up here, yo, listen, let me get on your show. I've been doing a lot more in the past year. I've never once said I'm a headliner. I've said I'm a feature because I'm sorry. I'm confident in myself.
You do 20 minutes. That's all you need is a feature. 20, 25.
Exactly. I'd be telling people I have headlined, but I'm not going to go out here because I'm confident in myself, but I'm also not going to lie to people's face and say I'm on par with Gerald Benford. You know what I mean?
I'm not a headliner. I will give you. It took me 4
I'll
years.
feature. I can feature like a motherfucker.
4
So do you.
years. And people try to clown me for it. I tell them it took 4 years for me to get 30 minutes.
Yeah.
40 minutes. 30,
For a good 30 minutes.
A good 30 minutes
Right.
of people laughing, not like, Paul, get that black guy off the stage. You know,
But that's not even bad though, because it all compounds over time. I mean, you start doing comedy. I mean, it took me forever to get my first 20, 30 minutes down. But, from when I started going down to AC and doing 20, 30 minutes a night, I mean, there were nights that I did 20, 30 minutes that zero of those jokes were any of those jokes that I started with when I started doing 20, 30 minutes,
Right.
It's like you just got to figure out how to get that 20, 30 down. Then once you got that 20, 30 down, well, now you got to keep in mind, now it took you 4 years to get there, but you have 4 years of joke writing under your belt. You have 4 years of performing under your belt.
To do
All of
20
this-
minutes,
all of
you
this
need
work-
an hour of material so you can pivot.
Yeah,
Right.
right. You got to be reading the room. That's the other thing I've learned. Reading the room, and I've show up an hour, 2 hours early to all the shows.
Yeah, what did they tell you? The show starts 4 hours early?
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I come early. I have comics that's in the game. Like, wow, you there early? I said, because the people don't know I'm a comic. They think I'm one of them coming
Yeah.
to the show. So they're busy talking about shit, and I'm ear hustling.
And you'll learn. Yeah, you have to.
learning what they want, and then I'm reading the room. Oh man, these church women in here, they don't want to hear how much pussy I done hit and
Mm-hmm.
smack their ass from the back, and if you want to finger up the ass.
Well, because then it also makes it hit harder on stage too. Because if you're talking to them for like the half hour, 2 hours,
You already
before the
built
show
a rapport.
starts,
Right.
you already built a rapport. But the thing is, you unless unless I've been asked straight up, oh, you're funny. Are you performing tonight? I'll be like, yeah, I am. But like, if they don't ask that, I'm just not gonna give them that information.
Don't tell 'em.
So then I'm just that cool guy that they were shooting the shit with for an hour.
Yep.
And now coming to the stage, PJ Morin.
Now they-
Oh, that's the fucking guy. That's the guy.
There you
Yep.
go. They want to
And now when you get up there, they're already like, oh, fuck yeah, I love this guy. I was shooting the shit with him for 20 minutes earlier. I didn't even know.
Exactly.
I thought he was just cool.
The show at the Stress Factory with Barry.
Yep.
We sat next to the whole table was geriatrics.
Yep.
I'm listening to him. What I say when I first got up there, I gotta hurry up because I only got 7 minutes, and plus this whole table right here, there's seller help is coming back to pick y'all up. So I gotta be quick with the jokes because y'all gotta be back at the nursing home.
Right.
You know, so it was me getting there early and seeing that. And Paul is so big on the pivot. You
Yep.
gotta be able to pivot.
Absolutely. I mean,
Wow.
listen, Paul see me back in the day when I was in an all-black room up in Pennsylvania, and I
Oh,
started,
yeah,
doing,
you
I
did.
started doing my Trump impression.
That wasn't a
Dog,
good time for you.
listen, Solly, it's only happened 2 times in my comedy career. Once it was that show, one time it was 3 months ago in Atlantic City. But sometimes you say the T word, you say Trump, doesn't matter what the fuck you say afterward, everyone's butthole's clenched up.
I think I have that video somewhere.
But back then, I didn't know how to pivot. This time I did. I said Trump. I did a quick Trump joke. They fucking hated me, and I was like, I bet. Switched over to Biden. They had a great time.
Yeah, but we also lit you and got you off in 7 minutes. True story. True story. Remember?
10 minutes.
Then I did 47. Remember we were waiting for the 2 black dudes to show up?
Yeah, no.
Is that the
No.
one They came late, Paul. You
Don't
told
be
me.
no. Don't be racist. It was a black guy and an Indian guy. All right.
No.
No.
The
They
Indian
showed up
girl.
2.5 hours. So sorry. The show
It
was
was
supposed to
Indian
start at
girl
8,
was the
right?
host.
And then they started at 9.
Still wanted to get paid. Is that the one, Paul?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't. It was an Indian girl was the host, not an
No.
Indian.
It was an Indian girl that was the host, and then it was me and you, and then the 2 people that pulled up, it was a black guy and an Indian guy. I know because I worked with them in Broadway before.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I
Alright.
remember it being 2 black dudes.
What's it called?
Start of a knock joke.
But no, so the show was supposed to start at like 8 o'clock. They ended up starting at like 9:30, 9:45, just because we were waiting for these comics. Paul was up there for so long that he just called it. They ended the show, and then it was like 10, 15 minutes after Paul got off, the 2 comedians pulled up, and then he was like, well, do I still get the free dinner? And the producer and the
I
producer was
literally
like,
don't remember
oh,
it being
no,
Indian.
you don't get fucking free dinner, dickhead. You were supposed to be here literally 3.5 hours ago,
Wow.
4
Yeah.
hours ago.
It was a fucking tornado going, and they left for an 8 o'clock show from basically Harlem or the Bronx at 7:20 or something like that.
They're not gonna make it to the fucking Poconos in that.
So
time.
I got there really early because I always do. The Indian girl comes up to me and goes, "Hey, you the host?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" She went up there and did almost 15 minutes of what it's like to be an Indian in America to a black room that had.
Oh no! And then she was also doing, "Oh, I'm bisexual, and my parents don't accept me for it." And
So
this is in front of a bunch of
PJ
black
went
people
up.
that didn't believe in gay people.
Y'all
PJ
look-
went up and they hated his Trump thing, as he said.
No,
And then I said to
was
the
a
Indian
fucking
girl-
room.
I said to
Wait,
the
wait.
Indian girl,
Are we
I
are we
said-
talking about the world famous place?
Yep, the
Yes.
world famous place.
the other
Yeah.
the Scotties that I headlined, Hollywood still didn't headline. Anyway, just kidding.
Ah,
But I said to the Indian girl, I'll go up, like me when they get here. I went up, I did 49 minutes. And I was like pretty much done at that point because there wasn't a ton of people, so there's only much crowd work you can do. And then the girl lit me, and I'm like, thank God they're here. I get off the stage, the Indian girl goes up and said, good night. Thanks for coming.
Dude, that show was wild.
I do not remember. I
New Year's ago.
swear up
That-
and down, PJ. That was
That
super-
also wasn't the first time that happened at that place either.
Yeah, I did fucking
Because
more
we
than-
did a couple shows there too, where it was like, oh yeah,
I think I did 40 minutes there 2 or 3 times.
right.
And every single time I was not supposed to be the headliner.
you guys just keep grinding, keep going. The shows y'all throw at least professional. I will say that.
At least.
At least it's professional. It's a comedy show. And
Preach, bro.
the places have food and drink.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you do it, bro.
Oh, as soon as I see BYOB, BYOL, nah, I ain't paying the ticket for that shit.
Nope.
Did anyone catch Solly just now? He was texting someone saying, "Oh, can I be on your show? I'll let you finish your punchlines."
All right. 2. Okay. 2.
Man,
It's 9:01. I got 2. Does that second one count? Because it was after 9 o'clock.
No, you didn't hit 3 yet. You're good.
Yeah.
that definitely was number 2. That was
We haven't even watched a clip of the week. We're just having a good fucking time.
Yeah, what's the clip of the week? We already hit that 2-minute mark. What is the clip?
All right. Well, there's only 2 new ones up.
Dave, can you find a video of sounding? I want to see if Solly can deal with it.
Shut
No.
the fuck up. Amateurs that cross the line. That sounds funny.
Yeah,
That
we're
one
going with
frame.
amateurs that crossed the line from October 9th.
Yeah, amateurs that cross the line just looks great on the surface.
You know what? Most of these new videos have been shit.
I know.
Oh no, this is already great.
Wait, Paul, are you watching or no?
Let me just wait for the commercial to finish.
Oh my God, you get commercials on this somehow.
What?
Because he don't pay for the no commercials.
All right, I see a guy. Guy just got off a roller in a turtle costume.
Oh, this is great. I like the torta on the left. Is that the dojo in the background of that picture? Dude, that looks like the dojo. Oh wait, yo, it's color coded. Oh wait, no, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I can see the girls from Betty's doing something like this.
Okay.
Yeah, there is one of them. She does Sunday nights.
Is that sarcasm?
Yeah, that one right there. Did you guys ever watch the Simpsons porn parody where they're all painted yellow?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All I want to know is how much you get paid to dress up as a Ninja Turtle and get pizza.
Way less than you think.
And where do I sign up?
Why is she
Yeah, but you get
sucking
free-
the slice of pizza?
You get free pizza though.
I want to see her put pizza in the pussy.
That definitely crossed the line. You just fucked up millions of children's child.
Oh no! Is he pissing all over the hotel?
Yeah.
He's pissing all over the hotel coffee maker.
And the creamer.
That's brutal. Ooh, spiderweb
This is
titties.
the grown portion of the.
Yeah. I've seen this before. I've seen this one. Yeah, he pulled on that shit.
All
right.
I mean, yo, she busty as hell.
Good for her.
I mean, listen, she's helping him unclog his
This is
pipes.
one of these things that you just like.
So that
She's
last
not
one,
having a good time. Oh, she gonna throw up on it. She gonna throw up on it. She gonna throw up on it.
She's like, why ain't you telling me?
Oh, he pissed in her mouth.
Okay, people, you're not used to this turn. Turn it off.
yeah. He's talking to his girlfriend while he's fucking this other girl.
Wow.
Honestly, baller.
Wow. Wow. You don't hear the slapping? He's doing it on purpose to hear the slap.
Yeah, and she ain't knowing what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you a story when this is finished that'll make you laugh about the same thing.
This other chick's having a blast.
It's funny. And I bet you she enjoying laughing at the other chick is watching, talking while she's getting rammed.
She really fucking likes him. She really fucking and likes him.
Yeah. She really likes the dude. Right?
He said, "What a dumb bitch." Amateur porn that crosses the line.
Is he wearing a GoPro?
Yeah, he is. But check out the t-shirt.
Oh my god, she wants a glow in the dark clit.
Oh,
Oh nah.
Oh,
nah. Clit tattoo.
And that gotta hurt. That's hurting.
She looks a bit like Tracy.
He got the GoPro on that, John.
You see it flashing up top?
yeah.
That's brutal. Oh, she's gonna squirt.
I want a glow in the dark clit.
So my boyfriend can find it.
That's fucking crazy.
Any man can find.
She's
it.
gonna
Either way.
She's gonna squirt right in this guy's eyes.
I was gonna say, how come she isn't coming?
It hurts. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
It hurts. Now turn the light off.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's adorable.
That's brutal. Oh shit.
Yes!
Oh shit.
It works. I didn't know that was a real thing.
Wait, honestly, that's actually cool as hell. Okay.
Well, now we have something that we can request from ladies.
Oh, right in the hair.
But my thing is, now you know why they wear those big eyelashes. To
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like windshield wipers for the cum.
Right.
Look, she's on the AC boardwalk.
She is.
Cum walks. Oh. One time saw a girl at Rutgers doing a cum walk.
Good for her.
She had cum all over her face, and like one of her eyes was like half closed and like twitching and shit. And she was
I
walking.
just want to say to her, you're someone's daughter. You're someone's daughter.
Don't spoil it. Maybe a mother can do it
It
with
might
her.
be someone's daughter, but I'm also someone's son.
A mother can do it sometime with her.
No, because only sluts want it in the face.
Right?
Or women, or good women.
Yeah, good women.
A good woman that's in love. And sluts.
Bro, don't touch her hand. You don't know
Yeah.
what's been. Oh my
Well,
God.
definitely don't kiss her face.
Yeah. Don't even put your finger through her hair.
That one was fun. That was a cute one.
All right, that was good.
So can I tell a story? Can I tell one
Yes,
story?
go ahead.
So when I was living in England back in the day, I
All
was
right, good night, everybody.
now let me tell this story.
Yo, let him finish the punchline.
Let him finish the punchline
No,
there.
yeah.
You're ruining the bit. I
I
gotta
was
take the
talking-
away.
I was talking at one point to this huge fat chick, like fucking ginormous, and she used to have me tell her on the phone what to do to herself. And while she was doing herself with like a big black dildo, she was answering a call service for a doctor's office.
What?
And she was banging herself with the dildo, and she's like, "Hold on a second, doctor's office, service, can I help you?"
That's fucking crazy.
Absolutely a true story.
So
And you married her.
Yeah, no,
that was number 3.
no, that's actually a true story. So, you know what? And that would have been way more fun if that was true.
Right.
That's crazy. But the
He
stuff
beat me too, and he said he was talking to a fat chick, and I almost said, "Does her name start with a D?"
What's up with your girl that was coming to the show? You still talking to her?
The ginger?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's my girl.
Okay.
I've
don't
seen
say
her.
no names,
I saw her.
don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I just had to double check and make sure.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I don't say my girl's name on podcasts. Kind of the same way people don't post their kids on Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Right. That's why I don't put the pictures of my socks on Facebook.
exactly.
Because they were OnlyFans. That's
You
why.
know,
The
no,
socks are
no, you
OnlyFans.
keep the private shit private because private things are the most beautiful
Dave
things.
socks
I agree.
could be seen on OnlyFans for $5.99 a month. He will wash them in person. You'll see him washing the socks.
And watch all the little babies run out.
Foot fetish people
Yeah.
want it. They want to see it.
Listen, as far as social media is concerned, I'm taken by a mystery girl until I'm married.
There you go.
You know?
For me, I'm the fucking hostage. 30 years the hostage.
I'm a hostage. Help me.
Where the fuck is-
Blink, bro, blink.
Where the fuck is Chuck Norris when you need him?
Right?
Looking at here to help me. Shit.
Solly, please never stop doing that joke. I
I'm
love
gonna
that
listen.
joke.
The first special I ever do, my first hour special is gonna be about marriage. And why the
Dude,
fuck
it's
I-
relatable. Always works.
Oh,
Right, Paul?
my God.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just looking up to see if I can find that chick.
Let me see if I can find the chick with the come on.
I want to. She's probably dead by now. She was huge.
I tell you
Oh,
what,
wait,
my
hold on.
stock-
I miss Hollywood. I haven't seen a video of him pulling anal beads out of Asian chicks in like 6 months. I'm going through withdrawals. I
I
need
tell
it.
you what, my teenage socks got messed up courtesy of Vanessa Del Rio. I tell you
There you go.
God bless Miss Del Rio.
Lord.
All right, I have a first name and a date of birth. This won't take long.
Oh God, I keep forgetting we're talking to Paul,
The
who's
first
literally
name and
gonna.
a date of birth. This won't
I'll
take
find
long.
her.
It won't take long. Do I even have?
Well,
a
so you not only do you have to find her, but now you have to try and find out how we could get her to come on the show.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, this was.
No way, this
99
fucking timeout is worth it.
I mean, do you think she would still do it? The thing with the dildo in the doctor's office? Do you think she'd do that?
Dude, I have
live?
no idea if she's even alive.
We'll turn the light off to make sure it's actually her.
We should prank
Yeah.
call Sick Vic again. That was fun.
That was funny.
Tell Sully about that.
Did y'all prank call Sick Vic Lab?
Dude, it
Oh,
was so.
God.
Paul pretended to say that he was a booker and wanted to book him for a bar mitzvah.
No, it wasn't a bar mitzvah.
The
It was
breast.
a
A bris, yes.
It was a
bris.
bris.
Isn't that where they cut the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah. And then he was
and they
like,
wanted Sick Vic to perform.
and
it.
then he was
Yeah,
like,
remember I told him
"Oh,
he'd get-
I'm busy." And then
You get
it-
$5
oh,
extra if he
you
did the
hate
breast as well.
He probably figured out it was a crank call.
Yeah.
by then. Have y'all? I have not seen him in a while. Have y'all seen him?
Should I
around?
call him now and offer him a Netflix deal?
Not yet, too soon.
A Tubi deal?
Yeah, Tubi.
No, you got to do something between Tubi and Netflix because Tubi's too fake to believe, but Netflix is too real to believe.
Peacock.
You got no Amazon Prime special.
Listen, we know somebody that got turned down for it, and he had an in.
Yeah, but somebody else had a better in.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Yep.
Wow.
But he's very famous on TikTok for his bad jokes.
Speaking of pivoting, May Paul, remember when Blair came down to
Wait,
Stone
he had a
Dojo?
connect there?
He had a friend that
He
worked
pulled
there.
out the dildo,
No,
and stuck it
man.
on the wall,
Hey,
and they just did not want. I love Blair. I love him.
Yeah.
I haven't
Blair.
seen Blair
I
in so
fucking
long.
love
I
you,
miss
Blair.
Blair.
If you're watching,
Well, Blair quit New Jersey comedy again last week.
Blair,
Did he? No.
Blair pulled out the dildo, stuck it on the wall at the Stone Dojo. Talk about not reading the room. Oh man.
Yo, I just found out I'm finally gonna do a Stone Dojo show. T's gonna get me on one. I just got to bring Malik.
all right.
Oh, you know I was on. Did you come in on that room when I was on the live?
I've never been to Stone
We were
Dojo
talking
once.
about that. No, we were talking about that on my live, and I had Malik.
Oh
that
yeah.
was my live. We were talking about it. So Blair thought it'd be a great idea to go to where a bunch of people like to get high and bring out the dildo.
And stick it to the wall.
Great idea.
This is stuck into the wall. Had a little sucker cup on it, sucker Sam cup on it, and stuck it there. And this is what Paul mean people about knowing when to pivot, know how
Right.
to read the room. Not one people. Manny, I never seen Manny say go get a guy. The owner of the club was like, get him off. Paul had to go back. Get him off of there. Because they were mad.
I get it.
Woo, those people. Talk about
Talking about those people.
You do not fuck with a stoner's high.
Right.
And when you pull the dildo out, that ruined everybody high in there. They were boo. How do you get booed at the Stone Dojo? But I love you, Blair. We're good.
Dude, of course I stopped smoking weed. For the
That was
first
when
time in
I
3
laughed
years
so
when I get booked
hard
the Stone
on the way
Dojo.
home on that ride, Paul.
Yep.
Because I was like, bro, he was like, Solly, I thought it'd be funny, but this is what we talked about. Just because you're doing these 5-minute sets, 10-minute sets at the open mic, I'm sticking to it, and no matter what.
Right.
Dude, his son daughter's hot.
That's when you find out you get yourself in trouble if you refuse.
Yep.
This is my 10 minutes I did. It was funny because it happened to me at the Cove. I opened it. Now that it's closed, do y'all know Gene had me open a couple of times? He was like, don't tell those guys. He was like,
I believe
That's
it.
so funny.
Don't
I
tell
believe
those
both
guys.
sides of that.
Don't tell those guys because they get mad. I opened for Coleman Green.
Oh, no, I love Coleman. He's awesome.
Coleman's funny 2 times.
Remember when Cassidy stole wings?
Yeah, I remember that.
And he the Friday everybody laughed, right? So I'm thinking I'm gonna say the same damn thing Saturday.
Nope.
Nobody laughed at the jokes on Saturday, man. And that's when I felt my first bomb, and I felt what y'all was trying to tell me when I was just started out. Yeah, I was like, I'm hot. I was funny. I was the funniest comic. And Paul was like, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. I ain't believe Paul, but Friday night killed it. Saturday night, crickets.
Dude, happened.
No. Wait, where was that we went to when the guy yelled out to Jonesy? He actually said crickets instead of booing already. He goes, crickets.
Wow.
We were dying laughing
Wow.
at that show.
Wow. So
I can't think where that was. I know. Yeah, I know. I remember. I just.
Paul's giving good advice, and no matter what all the other comics say about Paul, I like him.
I couldn't give a fuck what anyone else
You
said.
never lied. You never lied to me, Paul.
No.
Real talk. You always shot straight, and shit you said came to fruition, and it all happened. I looked at that show 3 years later. It was trash. I thought I was hot shit because I got my first couple of laughs. The next show was crickets. Very humbling experience. Nobody laughed at the fucking
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Oh man. Oh. You like, and I did what I was told to do in the comedy school. Don't hit the mic. Say, is this mic on?
Yeah.
I just powered through the jokes.
Yep.
I'm Solly Sellers. Thank y'all for coming. And it was like this.
He got the 90s slow clap.
Brutal. Oh my God. The walk of shame.
Yeah.
Gene was like, you're never coming back. He never had me back. I was laughing, boy. And then I cleaned up the act. And that's when y'all heard Gene say, finally, you cleaned that act up. I'll have you back. But yeah, you having me back. The fucking place is closed.
Yeah.
Fucker.
I'll have you back. By the way, we're closing. Hollywood, you get the headline finally.
So no more big head for me, and I'm as good as the last show I did.
Yep.
So I
Absolutely.
gotta prove myself every time I hit the stage.
That's what you do. I mean, you can't be big headed as a motherfucker, but you also can't be small headed about it. Know your worth. Know that you're as good as the last show that you did, but don't be, oh, look at me, I'm better than everybody else. Because look, I got paid. I made $300 in one day this one time.
Yeah.
I've met some comics doing the shows, and out in Atlanta, Chicago, out in Vegas. They had me go back to my room and start writing. Like, I thought I was funny, but oh hell no! I'm like, I'm so glad I shared this. I'm glad I went on before you, buddy, because motherfucker coming behind them just they sucked the air out the room. They sucked all the laughs out. So I'm like, I'm glad I went up before you got up. Let me go back to my room and start writing. Damn,
That's the biggest motivator. When someone there was one time I was in AC. Forget this guy's name. Matt knew him. He popped in and just did a fucking random set. This guy was fucking. Actually,
Do you know who it was, or?
Sorry, actually, no.
I was headlining that show, and this dude just popped in, and Matt was like, "Oh fuck it, this guy's a fucking legend. He's gonna feature."
Who, Max?
I don't know, some black guy,
Oh, okay, never mind.
but Max.
No, there's a guy Max that
Oh, they were talking about the European one.
no, he
Um,
goes by Max. This dude, he barely does it.
No,
But he comes out and he'll just fucking he'll throw like 20, 30 minutes at you,
honestly,
almost all the material. He just
I gotta go back.
bears down on you. It's
I gotta
fucking
go back and
hysterical.
find this set because this dude was featuring and he was and like I had a long day. I was beat. Like I wasn't gonna phone in my set, but like I was ready to just like whip out some tried and trues, do my thing, get the fuck off the stage.
Right.
But this dude walked in, fucking like he was actively sucking all the air out the room, and I was like, I'm gonna do fucking 20, 25 after this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This guy fucking crushed, murdered. And I was just sitting there like,
Yeah.
fuck it. I gotta be better than that now.
Yep.
Dude, no, but the thing is, I had a fucking killer set that night. It was on par, maybe even slightly better than that guy's set. And that's not me shitting on that guy, but my set was fucking like roof was blowing off. I fucking murdered. I would not have murdered that night if that dude didn't go up and in a way say, fuck you, do better than me.
Yeah.
If he didn't go up there and he
You
didn't
just
crush
nailed
it,
in. You
I
just-
would have phoned in half the set and I would have just been like, I want to see another Trump joke. Nah. But no, that guy crushed it. I was like, fuck it. Now I got to bring the heat. And I did, and I killed it.
I'd rather the mic be hot than
Yeah.
don't have to bring it back up.
Dude, ain't nothing is a better motivator than other people doing better than you.
Yeah.
You want, you have
Or crushing it, and it's like this time's like, and I know I've done this. I think we all have, where it's like you said, you're not really feeling it at that moment, and it's like, oh fuck no, I gotta fucking bring my fucking double A game. I gotta bring triple A with it.
And then just somehow it unlocks your fucking Patronus.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I didn't realize that fell.
you do it. You have to do it when somebody gets it. Like you said, nothing kills it. And then can we stop? I'm not gonna say this because I don't
Say it without the
produce this-
names.
I don't produce. No, I don't produce shows yet, so I'm not gonna rock on it. But I've noticed people tired of seeing 12 comics for the whole night.
Oh yeah,
Even if they're funny, they're just it's
Yeah, no,
coming to the stage is 75th comedian of the night, even if it's only 5.
it sounds like a bad open mic at that point.
No, the only time I've ever booked more than booked 10 or more people is if it's advertised as a showcase show, which is one thing I will say. That's why I fucking love the fact that I have the Garwood Rest as a room, because it's like, listen, if I'm booking a $25 show, I'm not putting 12 open micers on the show. I'm not even going to put 6 open micers and 6 tried and trues on there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to book 4 solid fucking comedians on a $25 2-item minimum show at an Italian restaurant. But for the Garwood Rest, that's why I love those shows, because, oh, you've been doing comedy for 3 months? Fuck it. I think you're funny. Shit, I'll give you 8 minutes on this showcase. Why not? Whip it out. Give you your first show. I'll throw you $10 because I'm only doing $10 tickets. You know what I mean? Like, no, showcase shows are the best because then you get to throw bones to the people that you wouldn't necessarily put on a pro show. And also, it's a showcase show brings a different vibe than a pro show does.
Yeah.
And it can be more fun and loose in a way.
Yep.
It's funny you said that. You know how many people came up to me after I gave me that the show up there at the club that shall not be named? Was like, man, I've been asking fucking Dave and Paul for a long time to put me on the show. Why didn't they put me on the show? And I just said to the guy, I said, I don't think they think you're funny. You know what I'm saying? If people think you're funny, they'll put you on.
Yeah.
So wherever you gotten to your point where you saying you're so funny that you should be getting put on shows, that's when I think you already lost.
Yeah.
You should always keep grinding and moving and grinding and moving.
So there's somebody, speaking of that, there's somebody about 6-7 years ago at this point.
6, 7.
Yeah. Didn't even mean it like that, but
Sorry, dude. I go to Rutgers. It's
I know.
ingrained in my brain.
I know.
6, 7.
The comic was still like, he was like 2 months in and started complaining to Gene that I'm always funnier than Hollywood. How come he gets to work here and I don't?
Wow.
Interesting.
Which, I mean,
So he
first of
was
all,
first.
but that guy does not do comedy anymore.
Exactly.
So,
It's because Hollywood was taking all of his stage time.
right.
And Henri Roar, my man Carl. Shout out to Carl. I did a showcase with Carl at Levity Live. He killed it.
Oh, nice.
He killed it. He really did kill
Oh
it.
my god.
New jokes. Shit, because Carl would hit us the same stuff at the cool, but
I don't
It-
get
it-
why
it
everybody
sounds-
thinks that I'm gay. I just don't get it.
yeah, he killed it at Levity Live. On the main stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were on the main stage. I got the show.
That's every Friday, right?
That's not the main stage. It's a room. It's a room off the
I
side.
mean, I've never.
It's every Friday. Yes,
I've never
every
once been
Friday.
to Levity.
Mike's every Friday.
I
Open
got to hit
mic-
it at
the
some
open
point.
mic is every Friday, and it's off to the side. As you go into the bathroom,
Yeah.
the room's off to the side.
You know how that happens, Stolly? Someone in management saying, I wonder if this stage will fucking take 3 tons. And they put fucking car.
Nah, Carl, I'm be honest with you. He caught the eye of the guy that threw the showcase. Carl kept coming up there. Carl was coming up there doing his open mic, getting ready for shows that he was doing at Tommy's and wherever
Yeah.
else he's at. And they was like, hey, they kind of like Carl's style, like Gene like this fucking style.
Right.
People used to be like, why Gene?
No, Gene liked that he was free.
Also true.
Listen, the food and drinks aren't free. So that technically, you feed the circus monkey, don't you? You're supposed to feed.
Right.
All right. So that being said, Carl caught the eye of the people up there and that threw the showcase and they put him on.
That's good.
And that's how it goes. I do open mics now, other than just to hang out with y'all guys to shoot the shit at fucking Black Betty's. But the only ones I do now, I get a gig from.
Yeah.
If your open mic can't get me in the gig, I don't fucking do it.
What time's that Linden one you were telling me about?
They stopped that now.
They stopped that. I was doing that.
They stopped that. They stopped the one in Linden. That was shout out to Bob Sumner who started Comedy Jam. He bought it back, and I caught a gig from out of there. And,
I did. Do you remember that? So I did his gig that was in Plainfield.
Yeah.
Was it Argos or something? The place was called App something, whatever. I did that show. I showed up. It was me and Victor Ponte were the only people in the place that weren't black. So Victor Ponte goes up before me, and first thing he says is, "My dad was a New York cop, so I know you people struggle."
And lost the rope.
And I had to follow that.
You won't be on Def Jam, Victor. And I like Victor. Victor always follows my stuff and stuff. But
Dude, he should have gotten arrested for aggravated assault on that audience.
He's literally following your stuff to see if he can find a joke he can borrow.
True. Knowing him, yes.
Wow. Hey, Victor, are you a joke stealer? I did not know that.
No, I don't steal jokes. But if I hear a joke and I don't hear the comic do that joke for 6 months, then I assume that it's just on the table for the taking.
Yeah.
All right.
It's joke stealing.
It's joke stealing. We don't.
Do you remember one time at the Comedy Cove, he goes up there and he does this fucking debate about how his dad would go, hey, B. You remember that fucking?
Yeah,
weird
my dad would yell at me and only use vowels. Hey, you, wait, you, what are you doing?
So he was like third at the Comedy Cove, and then he left, and then J-Lat showed up like half an hour later, did the exact same bit.
Yeah, so
Not that bit, but it was other things that he did that J-Lat, that were J-Lat's.
Yeah,
No, they were J-Lat's bits.
They were J-Lat's bits.
Wow.
No, guys, it's Tulge, all right? Use the correct pronouns.
Listen, he stole the shit. That's
Yeah.
right. That's the only way you look at it. But you go to the open mics where you can get this, and the other open mics I go to is where other guys take it serious. They don't run the listen. If you're gonna run the red light at you're gonna run the light at an open mic. I know you ain't sure how you run the light at a mic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because I know in New York they totally that you might as well get hit by a bus. Because the Stand, Broadway Comedy Club, Producers Club.
Oh yeah, they don't have time for that because they have another show coming in.
Right,
You're
the
fucking
selling-
everything up.
If you're known for running the light over there, they don't even let you in the fucking open mic. Now don't worry about coming back. We got 10,000 comics that want to be here. All right.
That want to follow the rules.
Yeah, and they'll tell you, put your phone. I've been at an open mic and say over in New York, they go, put your phone down, put your book down, pay attention to the comic in front of you.
Yeah.
Please, no conversations going on while performing. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta fucking come back.
And I respect that, but that's also why I run my own shit because listen, dude, I tell stories and shit, dog. I'm just getting started at 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do my 8-10 minute open mic at my mic. And that's why I give everyone. That's why I give everyone else 8-10 minutes.
I'm
It's
not-
like, listen, dog. If you want to stretch your legs and fuck around, stretch your legs and fuck around.
But my thing is, you get 8 minutes at an open mic that got 19 guys. I'm gonna fuck up and leave, PJ, if you let them run 2-3 minutes over. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I gotta fucking leave. I'm
No,
sorry.
listen. Well, that's why I do that. That's why I say 8, but then I call it 6 to 8 because it's like, listen, if you're just fucking eating your dick, I understand. If
I've
it's just
seen you
enough
call
night
it way
for you,
quicker than that.
but you're getting off at 6 then. But
No, just whatever when the light come on, you got a fucking minute.
yep.
And then the motherfucker go 3 more minutes past the light.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah, one time PJ promised me 8 minutes. He gave me 7. So on the way out, I called the guy from Don't Tell Comedy and told him to come do a show.
And I don't know if everybody's gonna watch this, so I'm gonna give you some open mic etiquette real quick, right?
Wait, the guy that's been doing comedy the shortest out of the whole room is telling us what to do now?
I'm gonna give you some open mic etiquette real quick. Don't fuck with the comic that know 10 producers.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, you still got guys talking shit about another comic, but this comic knows 4 producers, 5 producers, 8 producers that produce shows that get you on.
Yeah.
So talking about fucking shoving your foot in your fucking mouth, bro. That's what I mean by that. That's
I know
something
someone who does that and hassles so many producers, he still gets 5 shows a week.
Mhm.
And he still talks shit about people to other people.
Oh yeah.
All right. So when they wind up saying, "How come I'm not getting booked?" It might just be because when the producer called me and says, "Hey, do you know anybody?" I'm definitely not fucking saying your name.
Right.
So I did a mic / show. It may have been in Freehold for Uncle Vinny's. I'm not gonna say. There was a bunch of comics, and there was like literally 2 audience members. And this one comic who didn't know anyone, who's notorious for talking his way and bothering people. There was one girl that I know from Pennsylvania. We were sitting and talking the whole time. The next
love
he calls this girl from Pennsylvania and says, "Oh, I heard from the venue. Everybody said me and you were the best comics." And she calls me and she goes, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, there were 2 people there and he didn't know him, right? And we all did better than that fucking guy. I said, "This guy's going to call you tomorrow and ask for you to help him get shows." The next day he called. He says, "I've sent my video to 4 producers in Philadelphia and no one's calling me back. Do you know any of these producers?"
Of course.
That's yeah. So
Yeah. So when
people think talking shit in the right ear is not going to get back to.
don't talk shit outside the club, because I guarantee you the club owner's wife, mother, cousin, brother, sister, uncle is out there also standing out there smoking a cigarette while you talking shit about the club. Etiquette. Okay. Good joke.
Wait. That's the dude.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he do?
He was talking. He was talking smack on other clubs.
About other comics.
There was a bunch
On
of
the
us
show
at the
they
open
brought.
mic. Bunch of us at the open
I don't want to
mic.
hear it. He's been doing comedy for a year. I don't want to hear it.
But
Right.
he's done 400 shows this year because he's retired and he's able to he's there's been
He
a
has
couple of
time to
comics
go
in the past that just bother the living shit out of everybody until they finally give him a spot just to shut him up.
And it works for you, Paul.
No.
No, so yeah, I've heard that. I just saw the picture. I've heard the same thing, you know. So again, like I said, just the open mic etiquette, man. The person that you want to go up behind and try to make fun of his joke or you talk shit about him, they know producers, they know shows,
Right.
they know booking agents of the fucking comedy clubs, Stress Factory, Bananas,
Right.
actual people who book the shows, and you just want to talk shit. So if any of those guys ever ask me in a pinch, I'm definitely not saying your name.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
because also with that being said, it's like, listen, I mean, I don't like people who just go out and blatantly just like talk shit for no fucking reason. Because then the way I look at it is, well, you're gonna talk shit on this guy, and what you're telling me doesn't sound all that deep, so there's no reason you should be going around talking shit.
Right. It
So
means you're
then-
going to say it about you, too.
Exactly. It's like, okay, so then that's going to come back and you're going to talk shit on me. It's like the only time I'll talk shit on someone is if they genuinely really fuck me over, or if I'm hanging out with like people that I consider friends in comedy, where I'm just like chopping it up, shooting the shit. You know, I'm not going to go to fucking Friday Night Live and just start shitting on our W2 friend or our friend from the other night.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to go to Friday Night Live and just start shit talking that person. I haven't done that. But if I'm sitting here with you and Paul and you, fuck yeah, I'll talk some shit. Because these are four homies sitting here chopping it up, shooting the shit.
Yep.
But no, when people come my way, when they come to the Garwood Rest, they come to Betty's, they're talking some mad shit. When I'm at Friday Night Live and I hear this one guy and he's like, oh, well, this guy, dude, listen, he's an asshole and he's not even funny. I'm just like, boy, you've been doing comedy 12 years. You have not done anything outside of $15 bar shows in Nutley. All right? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Let him finish his punchline.
Listen. I would just stop. You know how many people I've stopped? Paul, I'm not lying. I've stopped people. No Filter Paul's a friend of mine. Just stop.
Yep.
Yes.
Just fucking stop. Dave and Paul, friends of mine. Just stop. I stopped them. You know, they asked a certain comic that I used to always be with. Now y'all don't see me with him no more. When I first started, and now they's like, what happened between y'all two? That's something between me and him.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then people I used to defend him too. Oh man, that dude's a fucking asshole. Stop.
Yep.
I don't have time for negativity.
Right.
I'm 58 years old.
Is that with a hard
I'm
on?
at the end of the cycle, right? If I'm lucky, I'm gonna live another 25. If I'm lucky, right? I don't have time for no bullshit right
No.
How soon
now.
are you gonna
No big call for 58-year-old black guy to tell
And
jokes.
by the way,
I-
you know how I know that? I've actually seen him have this conversation with a comic we all know, somebody that was at Betty's recently, and talk about how his shows they're going to be getting stopped.
Ah,
Yeah. And he was not a fan because of another mutual friend in Atlantic City. And they're like, you're just going to bow down to the white man, aren't you?
Yeah, I got told. You was there for that conversation.
I was there for that.
but I had ripped their ass. though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I ripped them a new asshole when they said that. But at the same time,
Who are we talking about?
I-
Hooters?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Too late now.
I wouldn't even say the place.
Right.
No, I'm talking about Atlantic City Hooters.
Yeah.
I gave 50% off in that hoe.
Right. So I had a conversation. We're good now. But
Right.
Again, I judge comics off of how they treat me.
That's how you should do it. That's how you should do it with everybody, too.
I don't know. I don't see this. And have y'all seen me not check motherfuckers? You think I won't do that?
Oh, no, I had. That's what I'm saying.
I've seen you
I've
check a
witnessed
motherfucker.
that one specifically that time. I was like, oh, shit.
And I had to like, what the fuck you talking about? Money is money, and because you don't, you're throwing the $5 shows, and my man's paying me, and they laughed. They all look funny. I said, yo, when that guy in Atlantic City called me for shows, it's $1.25. My time is not wasted. I come, you know what I'm saying? So,
And you bring the heat.
right, and I'm gonna be as funny as I can because I know for a fact people spent all week long at a shitty job with a shitty boss, with a shitty wife and kids, and they finally got out of the house. How dare I go up there and
Half-ass it.
right and
Right.
forget my jokes and don't be funny, don't read the room. How dare I took those people's time and money and like fuck y'all, I ain't gotta be funny.
I mean, listen, I'm in the same but opposite boat. You know, I'm no 58-year-old black man, but
Are you sure?
I mean, listen, it depends. I mean, I'm black, but I'm 22.
Right.
But no.
You look 58, though.
Listen, I do my best, but you guys rub off. You people rub off on me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
People, thank you. I'm glad some people rubbed.
Listen, he's just
Yo,
happy somebody's rubbing off on him.
Yo, dude, that
And
guy.
we're talking PJ here.
Listen, yo, that guy from the Beach Gallery in Keensburg almost got robbed. I can say it. He left. He used a fake name. He escaped. I can say the name of the place. But no, I mean, no, I feel what you're saying on the negativity thing because it's just like, I mean, I feel it for different reasons. And you're saying it's like, listen, you're lucky if you got 25 years left. You don't got time for the negativity. I look at it from the opposite end. I'm just starting. I don't got time for the negativity because
I'm trying to see the positivity in it.
I see the people that are in their 40s. I see the people that are in their 50s. I see the people that are in their 30s. And I see the people that are in all those age brackets that surround themselves with negativity. And they can't wait to talk shit on someone. They can't wait to talk about, ooh, this comedian said this. Oh, well, I heard this. They just can't wait to talk about the fucking juicy drama. It's like fucking TMZ in the basement of a strip club. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's like, listen, I'm just starting. I'm not trying to fucking associate with that bullshit. I'm trying to shoot all the way up. And if that leaves you in the dust, I'm sorry, but I'm not the one who was sitting here talking shit 24/7 and starting bullshit drama. At the end of the day, high school level bullshit, I fucking hate. Thank you.
And I'm gonna give a shock if anybody listen. They don't do this shit in Chicago.
No.
They don't do this shit we talking about. Those comics stick with each other. Those motherfuckers in Vegas, they stick with each other. Texas, they stick with each other. The shit that we doing, I barely see this put down, kick down another comic.
Dude, it's
not
bad.
around. These are LA. That's why you all see them on the same show or whatever. Now they'll speak to each other, but they'll pull a person aside.
Right.
Yep.
And have it out with them.
I'll put it to you like this, dude. I mean, listen, I'm 22. I graduated high school class of 2021. I graduated high school 4.5 years ago, right? 4? Shit. Nah, 3.5 years ago.
You're old.
I know, but
you're almost too old to date.
Nah, but listen, no, when I graduated high school, I had a lot of people in my life that I spoke to on a fairly consistent basis that, they knew a lot, that they knew a lot of my ins and outs. They knew a lot of my deep, dark secrets. I would say a good 85-90% of those people I haven't heard from in years. I cut off within the past few years. I don't expect to hear from them, and I don't want to hear from them because I'm sorry, at the end of the day, a lot of people, because it's interesting from my perspective, because a lot of people my age, I mean, that Bowling for Soup song is the best way to put it. High school never ends. Some people, they just don't get rid of that high school, middle school mindset.
True.
They're here to talk shit. They give a shit about, what's the line? The whole damn world is just as obsessed with who's the best dressed and who's having sex, who gets the honey, who gets the money. My point is, I'm seeing all these people my age and they're fucking talking shit, shooting shit. I don't got time to be surrounded by that. Because not only that, if you got nothing to do with comedy, I have extra nothing to do with you because I'm locked in here. But now I'm going to comedy and I'm seeing 30, 40, 50-year-olds doing the same thing that I stopped being friends with 20-year-olds for.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing, buddy? It's like, dude, you're divorced and you have 2 kids. Whoa, what are you doing sitting here talking about what Liam said? Like, what?
Wow.
Well,
I wasn't talking about a specific Liam.
I was about to say, in their defense, Liam does say some wild shit.
Okay. If we're gonna talk about a specific Liam, he does say some wild shit.
Right.
But
And
I love that man. I said
yes.
the name Liam as an example.
I know, and it was
not
right
saying
there.
A specific Liam.
I only know one Liam. That's it. I know one Liam.
I know a lot of Liams, but I only know one Liam.
Because you're a
comedy.
ginger.
We're always down at the Stone Dojo. When I see him in some other places.
Oh, comedy Liam. I love comedy Liam.
Comedy Liam's funny.
Yo, shout out Liam Wolf. I fucking love that guy.
I like Liam. He brings a different style. But
He
He brings the energy.
He brings like a he brings like a modern day Belushi to the stage. I love it. Not Belushi. Who was I thinking of? Candy? No.
Kinnison?
Yeah, kind of a modern day Kinnison.
With the yelling?
Yeah. Funny guy. But this whole thing where we just can't support one another and why this guy giving me, I'm like, so this is how I answer it now. Hey man, Solly, how'd you get in the Stress Factory? How'd you get it to Beverly Law? How you get to stand in the fucking Broadway in New York? I'm funny, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's my answer for that shit for now. I'm funny.
Hard work and talent.
Yeah, I'm funny. But I don't think I'm funny. You understand what I'm saying? I constantly say to myself, never be in a position where you could down talk other comics or think I'm above them.
Right.
I let the audience decide if you're funny.
Mm-hmm.
And because they always do.
They'll humble your ass in a minute. And then I found out something too, Paul. I found I found out that a lounge crowd is not like a comedy club crowd.
Yup.
Yeah.
So the lounge crowd,
Especially
I
a
went
weed
in,
lounge crowd, because they're
listen.
smiling, not laughing.
Dolce and Elizabeth.
Right.
Miss Tina Graham, godmother of black comedy. She throws a thing there. So it's Smokey Suarez, it's Buddy Love, it's heavy hitters from Def Jam.
Right.
I get a spot. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do the hostage thing. I'm gonna do the premise punchline.
Blink,
Right.
please.
Premise punchline setup. No fucking people in there. I did it, and Mike Ross was also there. And it exploded in my face. And then I got pulled aside by Smokey, Buddy, Mike, and they said, "Listen, Solly, a lounge crowd is not like a fucking comedy club crowd.
They want some more stories.
They want to hear shit talking."
Yeah, that's
And
it.
I come in with the, "Hey, this joke, blah blah blah. My doctor said don't do that, so I don't do it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tried to do the premise punchline setup shit. The dude that came on behind me, the headliner she had, he came in and said, "Who the fuck said we supposed to do fucking show? This shit look like the bottom of the goddamn Titanic." The fucking place went crazy.
Yeah.
He's talking shit about the D. Who the fuck is this DJ keep fucking up the music? He turned around, he ripped the DJ, he ripped the bar, he ripped motherfuckers. You over here not laughing. These women that came out to laugh, he ripped the fucking place went wild. So I learned another lesson that learn how to pivot in the lounge crowd is not a fucking comedy club crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Did not want to hear that premise punchline. They want you to fuck with them.
Well, because a club, that's a show. That's a traditional cut and dry show. You go to a lounge, it's a show, but sometimes
It's a show though. It's like
but
Showtime.
Yep, that's a show. But a lounge, that's still a show. But it feels more like a hang sometimes than it does a show. And so I mean the way I always put it to like people that are starting and they're like, "Bro, how do you do it? How do you do comedy?" It's like, I want to do it.
You listen to No Filter Paul. That's how you fucking start.
I listen to it, and you know, and a lot of people will fight against that piece of advice, but those people are people that are haters. At the end of the day, what I always tell people are like, "Oh, I mean, how do you do it? How do you go up there?" You know, I've heard people say, you know, imagine the audience is in their underwear. Fuck that. That's retarded. You know how you do it? You go, and this has never failed me. You go on stage. You don't act like the audience is in their underwear. You don't act like you're any better than any motherfucker in that room that paid $25 and a 2-item minimum to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You go on stage and you shoot the shit like you're sitting around a campfire with your boys. If you look at that audience and you treat them the way you treat your boys, the way you treat your brotherhood, sitting around a fire, drinking some beers, smoking some weed, you treat them like you're hanging with your boys, just shooting the shit, you're gold.
They appreciate it. And then I put a little bit of myself on the line when I'm doing it, because I believe if I'm putting myself leaning into the joke, but it's some of it really is true about myself, it kind of lets the audience be like, "Oh, I relate,"
Because it shows your vulnerability. Yeah.
right. And I relate to that, and I say, "Hey, I'm cranking up my brain, opening my brain a little bit more, let you know how more fucked up it is up here. So get ready, put the seatbelt on, here it comes."
Yeah.
They're laughing. I'm just gonna crank it open a little bit more. Y'all ready for some more? They're like, "Yeah."
Here's the next layer.
And then they're like,
Let's peel the onion back a little more.
What the fuck wrong with this guy? And it's funny. What's fuck wrong with this guy? It's funny. They're laughing. It's like, "Hey, I'm Solly Sellers. Stand up and clap." Like, "Hey, get me on Instagram. I got to get my merch up. That's the only thing I'm missing now. I can't afford it, but I'm watching all the guys who are getting booked. They're making all their money selling their fucking t-shirts out.
Yeah.
$20 for a t-shirt, 25, 30 for a polo, 45, 50 for a hoodie, and sell them shits out. So now you got whatever the promoter paid you, okay, your free drink, your free food, and now you sold out.
Plus you got 150 from 3 hoodies.
Yep.
Right.
No, but you know what the life hack is? I'm going to bestow upon you some knowledge. This is a Bridgestone method. When he was with AC Jokes, he was like, "Yo, other people are trying to sell their shirts for $25, $20, $30 after the show." But people aren't necessarily trying to buy a fucking shirt right after the show. You know what Matt started doing? He bought a bunch of lighters for I think 20, 25 cents a
Yep.
unit. Sold them for $5 a pop. When I helped him move out of his place, I found so many of those old lighters. I think I have like 20
That
Bridgestone
the stress
lighters.
balls he had.
And the stress balls too. No,
Yo,
dude, no.
Merch is good, bro.
No, for
Yeah.
real. No,
Merch is good.
that's the thing. You can't just capitalize on the t-shirts, because
Yeah, you got to spread the wealth on that. I got you.
capitalize on the small shit, dude. Get fucking lighter, dude. Like what Bridgestone did. He did a cute little thing. I'm a Bridgestoner. Cute little thing. Find something. Maybe you do the gray ghost. Maybe put a fucking gray ghost on there and say gray ghost or something like that.
Right.
Do something cute, funny. His also had a bottle opener on it. I mean, you get them for 20, 25 cents a pop. Sell them for $5. Dude, some people are more than willing to drop an Abraham Lincoln after the show than they are an Andrew Jackson plus an Abraham Lincoln on top of it.
Merch is what I'm finding out from all the ones I've talked to.
Merch is the move.
Merch is, you gotta have merch.
Yep.
It'll save your day. It'll get you the gas money. Get to the next gig.
Solly, I got a place that can do 100 full color T-shirts for like $300.
That's not bad.
Damn, that's $3 a shirt. That's not bad.
That ain't bad at all.
The shirt's good quality though.
Yeah.
More than one wash out that bitch because you want to sell it. The presentation matters.
Yeah.
I see that everybody I know sells.
Who's masturbating the fucking microphone stand? It's been
PJ.
I'm sorry.
He keep rubbing on the clit. That's what.
Yeah.
He sees the glow in the dark on the microphone, and now he's just going nutty.
No. That video had me feeling some things. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, you're young.
Yeah.
It had me feeling disgusted because where were you at when I was 20, bitch?
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
She was back in the Philippines, and you should have got to enjoy her a little more. But that's a whole nother story.
I did have fun. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the Philippines. I had fun when I was there. Shout out to my almost wife, Susan. She fucked up at the finish line. She tricked.
Actually, it was $3.99. I just sent it to Solly, the link.
I got it.
All right.
I got it. So we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to wrap this up. The three of us will be with Laura Friday night, my birthday show at Town Pub. We're gonna get that going.
I would love to come support your birthday show. However, I do have other plans on Friday night.
That's okay. I got you. No worries.
I used to work at a GameStop, and it's been about 8 months since we've gotten together, and one of them's having a kid, so we're probably not all going to hang out together for a long time.
Wow, you're getting old. Friends with kids.
He's 40, so
Okay.
Still, you're getting old.
That you said GameStop. What?
Oh, listen, I worked at a GameStop back in the
Wait,
day.
is it one of his customers that he has a kid with?
No, he's married. No, he's married to an ex-K-pop star.
That's hot.
Dude, no, he's a lucky man. He's a very smart man.
Johnny Hollywood is very jealous.
Well, the thing is, well, the difference between Hollywood and this guy is this guy actually came up through hard work and determination.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Oh my God! It's sideways.
I ate her pussy and now I have a new car.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. Thanks for coming in,
Yeah.
Paul. Thanks for everything as always.
Of course.
I'm gonna shut this down.
This
Hold on a second. Just say goodnight, everybody, real quick.
This Wednesday, Garwood Rest 8:00. This Thursday, Black Betty's 9:00. This Friday, Hodge's birthday show. Come on and roll out, motherfuckers.
Good night.
At the Solly Sellers on Instagram, at Dave Hodge on Instagram, at the PJ Morin, at No Filter Paul. Love you guys.
Good night.